What's up, guys? We got the first game of the season. Football is back. I am so excited for football being back, guys. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be a great season. This is day one, step one of the season, man. We are gonna have a fantastic season. Tonight we get to watch the Kansas City Chiefs take on the Detroit Lions. The brand new, pretty much I feel like the Lions are like pretty much the brand new America's team, I feel like. I don't know, I feel like so many people are like just fans of the Lions now. Which is funny because it's not like they're like that amazingly great, but it's still like so many people are like, yeah, Lions, that's our team now. Alright, let me do this correctly here. Okay, so I have that set up, and then I'm going to, we have like around 10 minutes before the game starts. So let me hang on, guys. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Alright, I'm just setting up the graphic real fast. We got 10 minutes before the game starts, before kickoff happens, and we get to see these teams go head to head. And I'll be honest with you, I think the Chiefs are going to win tonight. I don't want them to win, obviously. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, bro? I would love to see the Chiefs lose tonight, in all honesty, but I don't know, man. Chiefs are pretty good. The Lions, I don't know, because the Lions, again, are that underrated team that you never know what they can do. Who knows? Maybe the Lions will surprise us. Tell me in the chat, you have the Lions or the Chiefs tonight? Lions or Chiefs tonight? I guess I have. How are you? I'm doing good, Dylan. How about you, my man? I got Lions winning by 3. Oh, that would be so beautiful. Like I said, it would be so beautiful to see the Lions win. I just don't think they're going to. I do not think they have it tonight. But they potentially could. Again, like I said, any team can win any given Sunday. And I will say one thing. So no Travis Kelce tonight for the Chiefs. That's absolutely humongous. What's funny is, right, is that Chiefs fans, all I've heard from Chiefs fans over the last, like, I say 48 hours, since Travis Kelce has been like, oh, he might not play, all I've heard from Chiefs fans is them saying, we don't need Kelce. We can win without Kelce. People really think we need Kelce. Do you realize how good Mahomes is? Right? And I get that, right? I respect that. But I guarantee you one thing. If the Chiefs lose tonight, right, all you're going to hear tomorrow is Chiefs fans say, well, we lost because of the fact we didn't have Kelce. You really expect us to win without Kelce? But yet, they'll go on this crazy tirade of they don't need Kelce. And Kelce is great, but, Mahomes can win without Kelce. I promise you that. This is why I love football. There's such like there's a double standard in football where it's like, if we don't have someone, we can win without him. If we lose without him, it's because, you know what, we didn't have him. I don't think the Chiefs offense won't be that effective. It's definitely going to be interesting. I think their offense is definitely going to struggle a tad bit because, again, they have no Kelce. They also have no Juju Smith-Schuster, which I don't think Juju Smith-Schuster is that good. But he's another weapon in there. Kadarius Toney, their other receiver in this game, is not 100%. So there's a lot of what-ifs and question marks going into this game. But we're going to see. I mean, at the end of the day, we know one thing, though, guys. We know one thing for sure. There's going to be some penalties tonight that are very questionable. And I promise you one thing. The Chiefs will at least get 7 points off of, like, 2 or 3 penalties. I guarantee you that. And it's going to be the most questionable penalties ever. Like, it's going to be like third down and long. The Chiefs get stopped. And then, what do you know? There's a flag on the play for defensive PI. When it's like, they're going to call on a player who isn't even on the play. We already know that's going to happen tonight. But we're just going to have to, understand that's football. But again, like I said, I will be looking at the chat in 1 second, guys. I'm just setting up my graphic real fast for tonight. As we do, of course. We can't show the NFL game, but we're going to show on screen a simulation of it, and we're going to also go play-by-play tonight and get my live reactions. I have the game pulled up on my iPad, so we'll kind of do that with that. Hello, I watch ads fully. I hope it helps. I appreciate you for the love of God. Thank you so much. Is Chris Collinsworth there? Tonight? Oh, if he is, that's going to be so bad. Chris Collinsworth, the thing about him that's so annoying is he just, like, listen, I understand, you know, loving football and being like, you know, I really respect the second best quarterback in the game in Patrick Mahomes. I understand that. I respect that. But what's his name? Chris Collinsworth, he just goes way overboard with it. And it just gets to a point where it's kind of annoying. Where it's like, it's almost to a point where Mahomes can't do anything wrong. And I get, like, again, I understand the concept of, like, okay, well, I want to support, you know, this football player and give, you know, good takes on them because I like them. I understand that. But at some point, you gotta have to point out when they mess up or they aren't perfect. But some of these commentators, man, they just, it's like these players can never be wrong, which is so crazy. Isn't Juju on the Patriots? Yeah, Juju's on the Patriots, but the problem with Juju is that apparently his knee is like about to like give out. There's some rumors that they don't think he's gonna last all season because of his knee. He has like a really bad knee or something, which I'm not surprised. But I'm being honest, I'm really not surprised. Okay, got the game up right here. Whoop. There we go. Got the game right there. I'm going to move the chat over here so I can see it a little bit better. There we go. And we got football in like 4 minutes, guys. He was a good Bengal. He was a good Bengal, 100%. He was a great Bengal. They're saying good things, and then there is yeah. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, you could say, listen, Patrick Mahomes won 2 Super Bowls. Okay. He won 2 MVPs. Okay. Like, you could say that. You could say, you know, I think he's a really great quarterback because of that. Okay, no big deal. But when you sit there and every single thing he does, even when he throws interceptions, makes mistakes, just, you know, is to automatically go, oh, no. Nothing's wrong with him. He's perfect. Everything was perfect. This is the reason why. And make excuses after excuses for the guy. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, listen. He's not perfect. Even if your world he is, he's just human. So that's what I don't like about announcers / analysts is they just go crazy with him, man. Like, it really is crazy. And the reason why they do it is because the fans who are watching the game for that said player, they want to hear, you know, like Chiefs fans, all Chiefs fans want to hear every second is how good Patrick Mahomes is, right? That's all they want to hear, period. Patrick Mahomes has made it very clear that, you know, he does take offense when people don't think he's as good as he thinks he is or people claim he is. So there's all that things going on. Lions win, Robert? Very possible. Thought game was on Prime. I'm not sure if it's on Prime. I'm watching on NFL Plus. His knee's a ticking time bomb, 100%. The time where they played the Jags was crazy, 1,000%. I agree with you, Dylan. Who do you got tonight and by how much? I think the Chiefs win. I think the Chiefs win by 4.5 points. I'm going to take the spread. I'm going to take the spread, but the opposite way. 4.5 points, I think. I think honestly, they're going to not take the spread. That's going to be the house wins because they just, you know, even out. But yeah, I think the Chiefs win by like, I'm going to say 5 points. 5 points. I mean, I have Mahomes on fantasy, but still. Yeah, like I said, and again, he's a great quarterback. He is. There's a reason why I say he's the number 2 quarterback in the NFL. If I didn't think Mahomes was good, I wouldn't say he's the second best quarterback in the NFL. But it's just, he's not as good as they make him out to be. I really truly believe that. I think he's a great quarterback, and he's a generational talent, and he's a Hall of Famer. But he's not as good as people make it out to be. Goff goes off. Ooh, I would love to see Jared Goff go off tonight. I mean, he has the weapons, let's be honest. I mean, they got Sam Laporta. They got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Actually, I do have to pull up the depth charts real fast before we get into this game. Let me just pull up the depth charts so I can know exactly what players are doing what in these games. Okay, and we have Chiefs. Well, also got so I can know like the player numbers. Because sometimes I'm like looking, I'm like, who is that guy? Because I don't know the Chiefs roster like I know the Bengals roster. Like if you show off the Bengals roster, I know 100%. But like for the Chiefs roster, you show me a guy and I'm like, that right there, that's the Michelin man. Okay, depth chart. Go Burrow. Burrow's gonna have a great week 1. I don't think the Browns are ready for him to be back fully healthy, 100%. 38-28 Lions. Whoo, okay. That would be an interesting win. I mean, wow. I'm just thinking now how the media would cover that loss by the Chiefs. It would be like, well, if the Chiefs had Patrick Mahomes, had Travis Kelce, they would have won this game by like 40 points. Like, I'm just thinking about how would they have twisted that narrative there. Because they got to say something about that then. And they lose by 10. Oh, no, my bad. You said 32-28. I thought... It's been a long day. I thought you said 32. I thought you said 32-22. I'm sorry. 4-point narrative. And then they're just going to say Kelce. They're just going to say Kelce's the reason why. And Kelce, if it wasn't for Kelce, they would be fine. Then it's just going to be a Kelce, like, snooze fest. So that's not that insanely crazy. They could easily get that. Jones on defense missing. Yep, no Chris Jones tonight. He still wants to get a contract. He still hasn't gotten a contract, so he's not going to be playing tonight, which is insane. Let me see. Prime NFL. Let me just see this real fast. And also let me mute that. So is it on Prime? Is the game on Prime tonight? No, I don't think so. Oh no, it is on Prime. Wait. Starting September 14th. Okay. Thursday night, 7 p.m. My first fantasy football consists of Burrow, Mozart, James Cook, Jamar, Brandon, Cooks. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's not bad. They just showed him sitting in the stands. Hang on. What am I watching then? Let me see this. Oh, there we go. Wait, hang on. Red Zone, Week 1. What am I watching? Oh, there we go. Wait, no. What's the cheapest way to watch? The date was messed up on Prime. Oh, okay. I don't know the cheapest way. I'm watching on NFL Plus, but I mean, I'm sure there's other ways. How do they replace? Oh, they got somebody else. Okay, here we go. For some reason, I had to refresh my app for it to work, but here we go. All right, there's the kickoff, guys. We'll have the kickoff right here, boys. Football is back, boys. All right, boys, let's get it. Football is back. We have the opening kickoff in real life and in Madden. All right, Lions defense hurt Mahomes. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But they got a new left tackle, by the way, Cody. They actually just got a new left tackle this offseason in free agency. So, yeah, that's how they replaced him. I don't really think it's going to be that. There's no replacing. There's no replacing my man's Orlando Brown, let's be honest. But they try to replace him at least. All right. First game of the season. All right, come on, Jared. Come on, Jared. Golf. Let's go. Let's go. You got to beat the Chiefs here. You got to beat the Chiefs here. Okay, they're doing some motion in the ocean here. It's going to be a run play. Who's in the backfield? That's Gibbs. Run up the middle there for 8 yards. A run up the middle for 8 yards there. And that is Montgomery. So David Montgomery gets the first carry of the game. Okay, David Montgomery with the first carry of the game. This is going to be fun. And they're mad for some reason they didn't bench Chris Jones. He's not supposed to be in the game, but I'm going to I'm going to fix that in the game. All right, 2nd down and 3 here. 2nd down and 3. All right, Jared Goff throws the ball to the ground. No one was open. I'm going to change that in Madden here. Because Chris Jones is not supposed to be in the game. What is he, a D-tackle? Yeah, he's a D-tackle. All right. So make sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, because he's not supposed to be in this game right now. In real life, he's not. He's not playing. Slow. Go to the end of the game. There we go. All right. 3rd down and 3 here, boys. 3rd down and 3. Come on. I'm going to need a 1st down here, Jared. In real life, on 3rd and 19 in Madden, almost. All right, 3rd and 3. Jared Goff looking down the field, and he overthrows. Oh, my gosh. He overthrows Anthony Green. He overthrows Anthony Green on the play. Oh, my gosh. Come on, Jared. This secondary is not that good for the Chiefs. Great pickup block right there by David Montgomery. But actually not. That's Josh Reynolds. My bad. I thought I saw number 80. Josh Reynolds, he overthrew the ball to. Alright, 3 and out for the Lions. My second fantasy team consists of Mahomes, CD, T, Dobbins, Alexander Madison, Evan Ingram, DK Metcalf, Money Mac, and ooh, nice. I like that, Dylan. Alright, come on. Here he goes, number 15 in Burrowhead Stadium, man. Alright, come on. We gotta get some luckiness here, man. Get after him. We gotta get after him here, Lions. You can't let him sit back there and dot us up here. And yes, tonight I'm a Lions fan because I want the Chiefs to lose. Okay? I want the conference for us. Alright, come on. 1st down and 10. They're going to motion over Kadarius Toney. And it's a run play. Watch you. It looks like a little bit of a toss play there. To Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Wow. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the toss play. Talk about a guy that you really do not think of. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I just realized I have Kelsey in here too. Kelsey is not playing tonight. Dang, bro. Okay. Let me fix the Kelsey, too. Alright, 2nd and 5 here after a run play by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Another run play here by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get around 3 yards on the play. What is going on here? Why is Clyde Edwards-Helaire actually in this game? I feel like Clyde Edwards-Helaire should not be in this game. This is actually kind of crazy. 3rd and 2 here, though. Come on, Lions. 3 and out, Lions. Defense, CJ Gardner-Johnson. The ex-Philadelphia Eagle is now in the game here. Well, not in the game. He's obviously on the Lions defense. All right, 3rd and 2. Come on, get after Mahomes. Nothing stupid here. Okay, 3rd and 2. All day to throw it. And he completes it down to the 28-yard line. That one is completion to number 1. That's Jerick McKinnon. You guys just got destroyed by Jerick McKinnon? Really, bro? They just ran a wheel route with Jerick McKinnon out of the backfield. And the freaking linebacker for the Lions just got absolutely mollywopped on the play. Who was that linebacker? Malcolm Rodriguez just got destroyed on the play. Alright, pass here to 83. A couple yards there. Not too crazy special. That's actually Noah Gray. Noah Gray with the catch. Wow. I did talk about him a lot in DFS, though, and in fantasy football. I really like Noah Gray tonight. What's up, Crocs? How you doing, my man? What's up, my good sir? I used to like the Lions when Megatron was there. Yeah. Megatron was absolutely next level, bro. Megatron was a different beast above himself. Like, you look at some of these players in the NFL history, and you're like, bro, how did anyone cover that guy? They're that good. 2nd and 5 here. All day to throw him for Mahomes. He's rolling out the pocket. And, ooh, he got hit. Oh, my God. Mahomes took a hit on that play. Okay. Listen, bro. It's football. It's football. Burrow got his contract. Did he actually? Are you lying to me, Dylan? That'd be bad timing for him to get his contract here. No, he didn't get his contract. He didn't get his contract yet. 5 years, 275 mil. Is that actually official or no? Whoa! Burrow signed. Burrow just got a 5-year contract. 5-year, 275 mil. Holy crap. Guys. Hold up. Joe Burrow just got a new contract. Oh my gosh. This is coming in here from Ian Rappaport. Hang on. It's not a drill. Joe Burrow just got a new contract. 5 years, $275 million. Wow. Alright, so this is my live reaction to Joe Burrow's new contract. I'm currently live on YouTube for the game versus the Chiefs versus the Lions. And in my chat, we got Dylan Burke, who hits me with, hey, Joe just got a contract extension. And I'll be honest with you, at first when I looked it up, I didn't see it. But yes, coming from Ian Rappaport here, he got a 5-year, $275 million contract. Obviously, we're going to get more of the details, if this is a backloaded contract, front-loaded contract, what's happening. But right now, that is, how much is that? $55 million a year. 55. Oh my gosh. By the way, thank you so much, Crocs, for the donation. Football is back in my wallet as well. I appreciate you, Crocs. And Crocs with another donation. Joe Burrow is the GOAT. Let's go. I appreciate you, Crocs. Thanks so much. But that's insane. 5 years. So, 55 a year, man. How is that going to mess with our salary cap? Hang on. Guys, this is huge. Okay, so let's look at our salary cap then. Because 55 mil? That is so much money. I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, he's worth every single penny of it, and I am so happy we got him on the contract, right? He is an absolute monster. But I wonder how this is calculated, this contract. There's no way this contract is as simple and straightforward as 55 a year for 5 years. There's no way. It can't be. There has to be some type of, way this is structured to help out the team. Because if that's the case, 5 years, 275 mil, 55 a year, we can't keep T. There's no way we can keep T. Good thing the Bengals set the bar. I mean, listen, he deserves it 1,000%. I am so happy he got it. But at the same time, though, I will say I'm interested to see how this contract is structured. Because we have $12 million right now in cap, right? 66 next year. If my guess is, okay, so here's what my guess is, okay? This is going to be a 6-year contract. And what I mean by that is they're extending him, right? So this is not a new contract, an extension. So what they're going to do is they're going to say, you're going to play out this year's contract, right? And this year he's making how much? He's making $12.6 million against the cap, okay? So they're going to have him play $12.6 this year, fully guaranteed, 5th-year option. And then what they're probably going to do then is say, okay, the contract starts next year. Now, I don't think next year they're going to start this contract off at $55 million now. I really don't think that's going to happen. I think what they're going to do probably is backload this contract, put 3 or 4 up to 5 voidable years, and push the money down the line, right? Now, it does say $275 million contract. I wonder how much that is guaranteed, how much of that is also going to be a signing bonus, right? So there's a lot of different things when it comes to getting these contracts figured out and you're situated. It's not always just straightforward like, okay, 55 for the next 5 years. It's usually like, okay, this year you make 12.6 because we're going to have you play the 5th-year option. Next year you're going to make probably like 23, 24 mil. And then it's going to go so on and so on from there. So 1 year it will probably be, way more money than that. He has the 5th-year option next year. And yeah, you're right. And they did pick it up. Let's just go ahead and look at this real fast. So, where is Joe? Actually, wait, no. Hang on. Let me see this real fast. Where is Joe on this list here? I gotta bring this up, guys. Hang on. This is crazy. I did not expect this. Literally, once football gets back, the first thing they do is sign Joe Burrow. There he is. Okay, see, I'm missing completely. All right, so you're right. So next year, he get the 5th-year option, and that's going to be a $29 million. So right here, the 4th year, this is the 5th-year option, $29 million guaranteed, 29.5. They already signed him, or they picked up the 5th-year option. So my guess is, because they picked it up already, they might have him play that in the next 2 years off that, and then the 5-year contract starts. So this is going to be a 7-year contract for him. So it's going to be, he plays this year on a $11.5 million price tag, right? Next year he plays on a $29.5 million price tag, and then it's a 5-year contract. So this is a 7-year contract in reality, and let me see what the math adds up there. So in total, right, this contract is an extension. It's all one together. This is going to be 11,543, right? Plus 29,504. Plus 275. This contract in total is going to be a 7-year contract for $316 million. This is going to be a 7-year contract for $316 million. Again, we don't know how much of that is guaranteed. We don't know how much of that is, structured in a way to help us out now and then down the line. It is different, but we got him here for the next 7 years. I knew once, everything was, taking so long to be, worked out and, put together, I knew this was not going to be a small contract. I mean, you already knew that, right? They would have, if this was a smaller contract, they would have gotten it done already. I knew this was going to be something crazy, but 7 years and $316 million in the end is absolutely bonkers. I am so happy we got Joe back for the next 7 years. Oh my gosh. I mean, he deserves every penny of it. He really does. But today when we talked about the whole Jamar Chase situation with, obviously, he's, said that he's excited to see what, Jay Jettis does, because Jay Jettis is going to set the market for him. He's going to want at least 35 a year. So, 33, 34 a year, plus the fact that Joe's now getting 55 a year. This is so much craziness going on. And then, obviously, T is going to want 25 a year. Let's be honest. At least 25. I mean, again, and when I'm saying, the way I'm saying it, these guys deserve every dime they're getting, right? They deserve all this money. But the problem is, if you want to keep all these guys, you're not able to actually do so because of how much money, these guys are going to cost. So I'm going to be breaking down tomorrow the actual live, contract and really look into it so we can see how it's structured. There's no way in my soul this contract is not structured in a way to help out the team. I don't think that's going to be the case. It's possible, but I think it's going to be structured to help out the team immensely, and this is going to help us keep a player like T. Higgins. But, again, Jamar Chase is going to cost a lot. Good thing is, every year, the salary cap just goes up, 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 and up, and up. Ryan, how much cap do we have? I had to let my dog in. Oh, right now, okay, we have $12.4 million. But, okay, so you missed it. Just a little recap then for Dylan. This is going to probably be a 7-year contract. So Joe's probably going to play off the last 2 years, 11.5, and then 29.5. Because they picked up the 5th-year option. So he's going to play the last 2 years of this contract, and then the 5 years will start. So our cap's not going to change or get affected for 3 years, pretty much. 3 years is when our cap actually gets affected. So I'm going to end off the I'm going to end off the video for YouTube, and I'm going to continue the live stream. So if you're watching this as a YouTube video, make sure you come over to the live stream, man. We're live. Crazy things happen. Yeah, my name's Ryan. Ryan. My name's Ryan. Alright. I think a lot of people realize my name is Ryan because I have a tech channel called Ryan Tim Tech. It was so funny because I don't know why. There was like a long living meme on one of my old channels that my name was Kevin. And I don't know why, but people really thought my name was Kevin. So then what ended up happening was that people thought my name was Kevin. And then I ended up making my name on my channel, Ryan Tim Tech. And everyone's like, wait, why is your name Ryan Tim Tech? I thought your name's Kevin. I'm like, bro, why does... And it was so weird. Like, it was just like some like random 10-year-old who one day thought my name was Kevin. And he would always say, oh yeah, his name's Kevin. And ever since then, it was so funny. Sweet name. Oh, I appreciate you. Thanks so much, Crocs. Lions are rolling right now. So that's epic. Rolling right now. Yep. Gibbs is destroying the Chiefs right now. It's 2nd and 5. I had to like get away from watching the game because of this. That's crazy. Oh, let's go. Is that David Montgomery? David Montgomery up the middle there for a big gain. Love it, love it, love it, man. He could buy every home in Athens with that cash, probably, yeah. Bro, that's Technoblade for real. That meme. Gibbs. Oh, yeah, no, you 100%. Okay, hang on. I'm uploading that video now. Hang on. Bengals fan reacts. Bro, I am shaking over this fact that this broke now. To Joe Burrow getting a 5-year, $275 million deal. Live reaction. This is insane. Joe got paid. Yup. Joe just got paid, boys. $275 million, 5-year contract. I was not expecting that when I got on the live stream tonight to get this done. But you know what? On the real note, though, I mean, I have been saying over the last, like week or so, I've been saying how, well, actually, a month or so, this was going to get done before the season started. I 1000% knew this was going to get done before the season started. But I'll tell you right now, when you saw the fact that his parents were in town, right? His parents are in town this week when they're playing in Cleveland, okay? So the only reason his parents will be in town is because of the fact that there's a contract that got done. Like, there's no reason for his parents to be in town unless a contract got done. Because there's just no reason, right? And so it makes perfect sense that, yes, this was going to happen. Lions on top, touchdown. Oh, I'm watching right now, guys. 3rd and 6. Jared Goff looks, throws, caught, broken tackle, touchdown Lions. Let's go. Who was that? Who's number 14? Number 14 is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with a touchdown. Insane touchdown. Let's get it. How are they going to pay Jamar? I have no idea. I honestly, listen, I'm usually the guy who's like very, kind of like, hey, we'll figure it out. I have no freaking clue. Like, legitimately, I have no clue how they're going to pay Jamar Chase. Because, again, I made a video about it today, but he literally just said he's excited to see how, how much money, he's excited to see Jay Jettis set the market for him when it comes to contracts. So I have no idea how they're going to pay him. Like, that is baffling to me. Because even if you want to make the argument, well, that's because they're not going to keep T. Even if you don't keep T. Even if you don't keep T, it doesn't matter. Like, you still got to pay Jamar Chase, what, 33, 34 a year. Right? That's a lot of money. It's almost to a point, low key, where it's like, it would cost less to keep T than it would Chase. Obviously, you know, they're going to try to keep both of them. But it's just on the low key, it would be cheaper. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. 1 second, guys. I'm going to look at the chat in a second. I'm just editing a thumbnail for this video because I got to get this video up. Because again, you know, just because we're live streaming doesn't mean we can't be. I got to make sure I'm like, you know, get my content up for the channel for Bengals. Because not everyone watching this. Some people are watching Tom Grossi or Brandon Perna. Maybe not Brandon Perna. I don't know. Brandon Perna was interesting today. He made a video about the Chandler Jones situation. And then he made another video apologizing. Because I think that situation was kind of weird. I think, I believe, if I am correct, because I watched both of his videos, Chandler Jones, I don't know, the way he put it was like Chandler Jones was just being like, you know, was getting like wronged by the Raiders. But in reality, I think it was a mental health crisis. So he made another video apologizing, saying that, you know, he didn't realize that. But yeah, so I think the Chandler Jones situation the other night where, like, he was going off on social media saying, you know, they won't let him in the building. They won't let him, you know, actually, you know, like, work out and train. It apparently was a mental health crisis. And, like, he's going through something mentally. And so that's the reason why, apparently, again, allegedly, why he went off the other night and went crazy. Is because he's having an episode. The Cincinnati Bengals Twitter page just posted so much reactions of this. Oh my gosh. It is going crazy right now on Houday Nation, guys. I'm looking at chat in a second, guys. I apologize. I just want to make sure I get this up. For anyone who's not watching live stream, maybe they're at work or something, and they want to go ahead and get this news. Where are we at? It's crazy, man. It's funny because I saw so many articles today talking about how Joe Burrow's not going to get a contract extension. Or they're not going to sign him before the end of the season. And it's like, bro, he just got paid big money. He just got paid paper. Okay, and there we go. All right. Awesome. What am I doing? No, I don't want this. Open up this. All right, sorry, guys. All right, it's over. He's gone. Lions teammates ran into Gibbs, bro. I did not see that. I saw the touchdown. The touchdown was absolutely great. Amon St. Brown scored. Go Lions, go Lions. Backload contract, probably. That would be my guess. Man, that would be my guess, honestly. We're going to find a way to get Jamar. We have to, but yeah. Yup, Doogie. It is 5 years, $275 million deal. I'm just going to put my community tab. Joe Burrow's total contract is 7 years, $316 million. $16 million. That's after getting his 5-year, $275 mil extension. All right, there we go. So his total contract is $316 mil for 7 years. That's his total extension. Contract now, contract future. He's here for 7 years. We might not keep Cheeto, though. Yeah, that's... See, okay, so here's how I look at it with Cheeto, right? Cheeto, us keeping Cheeto is based on what Cheeto wants and what Cheeto's going to accept. And the reason why I say that is because if Cheeto wants to stay here, I think we can keep Cheeto 100%. But it's going to come down to Cheeto accepting it, right? Because Cheeto's 29 years old. He's coming off an injury last year, right? And he's still one of the best in the game, right? 100%. But the problem is that he's going to have to take less money if he wants to stay here. And we would probably offer him, he's 29 years old, he's up there in age, coming off injury. We're probably going to offer him like a 1 year, maybe not league minimum, but a small amount. And that's probably what we're going to end up doing, in all honesty. And that's really the best thing we can do at this moment in time. And if Cheeto accepts it, he'll stay here. If Cheeto doesn't accept it, then he'll leave. you know, and that's just, it is what it is. But I think the thing is, right, and here's the hidden blessing with all this, guys. Because the fact that we got Joe under the next 2 years, right? We have next 2 years here where he's 12.6 this year, 30 next year. We really, if you think about it, because they always say how you can only win Super Bowls under your rookie contract, like when your quarterback is on a rookie contract. We really have him on his rookie contract for the next 2 years before the 5-year crazy new contract starts. So, and if that's backloaded, that contract, which it probably will be for team friendliness, we have him then for another, you know, like probably 3 or 4 years. We might have him for 5 years before his contract actually starts affecting us. And by that time, the salary cap is going to go up immensely. Yeah, I will say, yeah, to Dylan's point there, we possibly could lose a lot of guys to keep Jamar Chase. And again, that's just football. I mean, it is what it is. You know, with how much these contracts are going up in real life, like, it's getting crazy, but if you want to keep a player, you're going to have to give up a lot of money. All right, my bad, guys. I did not update the thing here. The Joe Burrow contract was so crazy. I didn't update my my graphic. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go, guys. Second quarter. We're now in the second quarter, and oh, this thing collapsed. Okay, we're in the second quarter now, guys. Swell went down in the sim. I didn't even pay attention to that, man. Swell went down. It's dude. This game's actually pretty good in the sim. Ain't gonna lie to you, this game's actually pretty good in the sim. All right, let me do that. End of the game. Oh, actually, you know what? I just realized that. I might move my... Hang on. I might move the graphic down. Because you guys can't really see the score. There you go. I mean, I'm going to move it down here. There you go. Graphic. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Alright. I mean, it sucks, but I'd rather keep Chase. Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, it's going to be a tough situation moving forward when it comes to all the guys we have. I mean, again, you know, we're going to lose some guys, right? And that's just football. That's just life. When you pay a quarterback that much money, you pay a team that much money, you're going to just lose some guys in the end. It's just how things go. But, you know, we hope to make it as little of a loss as humanly possible, right? That's really what it comes down to. Is a little of a loss as humanly possible. Okay, I'm going to pull up window capture here. Let me see if I can do this correctly. I want to do it like this. There we go. And what I want to do here is actually make this a little bit smaller. And am I doing this correctly? I am, but the problem is this. Okay. So, just a little key tip, guys. Who we might lose, players we might lose. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this here. Let me move that over there. And do with that. And then that goes over there. Okay. So I'm going to have all the players over here. So these are the players that contracts are currently coming up this year, okay? I'll move this over here. These are all the guys who contracts are coming up this year, guys. Hope Mahomes drops 30 points in fantasy. It's very possible he could. I mean, right now, how much does he have right now? He doesn't have that many, right? But yeah, so these are all the guys that contracts are coming up this year. These are all the contract year players. I love how the Bengals announced it on the Chiefs Super Bowl banner night. I know, right? It's like perfect timing. We announced it right when Burrow had, man. Like, well, I mean, they're playing in our home, so we might as well announce it when they're playing in our home. It's just so funny because so many, like, you know, so many analysts want to talk about this game, but now they got to talk about Burrow. They got to talk about the Bengals, which I love it. I'm fine with losing all those beside T. Yeah, Tyler Boyd, again, you bring him back on a 1-year contract if he accepts that. I think he's going to want to go get paid somewhere. So I'm okay. I understand he's probably going to leave, right? Number 2, Jonah Williams. I don't know. Because Jonah, if he's Jonah Smart, he comes back to us on a 1 year PC blue screen. What did I miss? Joe Burrow got a contract. You already know about that. Nothing really, though. The Chiefs are going down the field to score a touchdown. We just scored a touchdown in this franchise. But the Chiefs are going down to score a touchdown right now. It's second quarter, 7-0. Lions. So nothing really. But yeah, so Jonah, if he's Jonah Smart, I say Jonah play good this year, right? Next year, because you gotta think, this year, at the end of this year, I don't know though, because we have Collins. See, man, we have Collins back for another year, right? We have another year on the Collins, right? And he has a really good contract he's getting paid per game. So if Jonah, I don't know if we give Jonah, we're gonna probably offer Jonah a 1 year, league minimum deal, which makes perfect sense, right? But at the same time, I just don't know how they're gonna structure it, because you want Jonah back for 1 year just to have like depth purposes. But if he plays really good this year, he's gonna want to go get paid big money, and I honestly I respect that. So he probably is going. I would say he's probably going. Jonah. Cheeto, again, he's 29 years old, coming off of injury. I would probably say, realistically, I would just say we give him a 1 year. We tell him, hey, listen, you're 29 years old. You're coming off injury. We respect you. We love you as a player. But we're going to have to give you a 1 year contract, and that's that, right? So that's kind of how I look at for Cheeto. And you say, we can't give you that much money. We'd love to, but at the end of the day, we can't because of the salary cap. For T, you got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. Because Joe has already came out and said that he's confident we keep everyone. And whatever this contract, however it gets structured, it has to be structured in the orientation that, is to keep everyone. That's exactly what he wanted. And the reason why Carson Palmer went out of town, according to TJ Houshmandzadeh, was because they couldn't keep Chad and TJ on the team. And you got to keep what he wants, when it comes to that. Mahomes has five in fantasy points. 5 fantasy points right now. That's ugly. I mean, if they rush a touchdown here tonight, then they just did a trickery play where they threw a double toss from Jerick McKinnon to Kadarius Toney, and they didn't get in the end zone. That Lions defense is ferocious. 3rd and goal here. 3rd and goal. Back in the end zone, touchdown. Touchdown, Rashid Rice. That's their first round rookie. No, not first round. That's their rookie in the draft, though. They just threw a touchdown to the rookie from the draft. Rookie receiver. And it's not even Sky Moore. It's freaking Rashid Rice. Crazy. All right. Yeah, he just threw a touchdown, so now he has more points. All right. That was just a stupid play by the Lions. But yeah, so I think they bring back Cheeto. You gotta bring back what's called T no matter what, though. You just gotta have to bite the bullet and figure a contract out. Maybe a backloaded contract in some way, orientation, but you gotta figure out something when it comes to him. Max Sharpen, the only reason that we brought him back this offseason was because we wanted depth purposes in the back end for this team. But I think honestly they'd probably draft a new right guard or left guard in this next draft. I think honestly in this next draft we're gonna see a lot of drafting of offensive linemen. I feel like our next draft is going to be a tight end, a running back, maybe not a running back, tight end definitely. We're probably going to draft some type of cornerback and some type of offensive lineman. Joe Burrow deal is actually 7 years, $310 million, doesn't affect the cap until 25 and 5. And keep T and Chase. Yes. So it's 7 years, 316. But yes, you 100%. It's 7 year, $316 million. DK apparently appealed LLC. Awesome. But yeah, so it's 7 years, $316 million. It's technically, that is because it adds on to the final 2 years of contract. And yeah, it doesn't affect us for like 3 years. So we in sense have got a quarterback on a rookie contract for 2 more years, which is awesome. Next one we have here is Cody Ford. We're not bringing Cody Ford back. Cody Ford's going to be gone. DJ Reader is going to be such a bad loss. But BJ Hill does look amazing. And we have some guys we like behind BJ Hill. So it sucks to lose BJ Hill. And that's going to be, I'm sorry, not BJ Hill, DJ Reader, because he's one of the best in the league. He is 29 years old. I just think how they're going to try to structure him. Listen, they have not reached out to him yet, according to him. They have not reached out to him about a contract. My guess is they're going to try to work out a contract with him in the orientation of a 1 to 2 year deal. And they're probably not going to give him that much money. And that's just because we can't, right? At the end of the day, we can't, especially if we try to keep T. We're not going to give DJ Reader that much money. But it's also, I think, a little bit of it, in my opinion, is the whole Geno Atkins situation, where we gave Geno a 4-year, $60 million deal, and after 2 years, he retired. So they might also give DJ a contract based on incentives. That's another thing they could do. So they could say, hey, listen, you get a 1-year contract, but it's an incentive base up to $20 million. And they could do stuff like that and just do a league, or a base amount of like $5 to $6 million. Again, there's so many ways they could structure that contract and get it to work out. So I wouldn't say it's impossible we bring him back, but it's very slim chances. Irv Smith is not coming back. I think Irv Smith has a great year this year, and I think he gets paid somewhere else, which I respect, and it is what it is. Drew Sample, we're gonna bring back Drew Sample if we don't draft a tight end. But my guess is we probably draft a tight end first couple rounds next year. It's a really good tight end class next year. So we draft a tight end, and then we end up just, bringing in maybe a free agent that costs league minimum, and then having Drew Sample or Mitchell Wilcox. They really like those two guys, mainly because they know Callahan's system, and they also because they're actually pretty good players. So it's very possible they just end up keeping those two guys. And they also cost nothing. Josh probably comes back anyway on league minimum. Akeem Davis-Gaither probably comes back on league minimum. He is 27 years old, so he has some time left. Definitely has a lot of time left in his career, but he's not really the greatest, and he's a really good backup to Jermaine Pratt and Logan Wilson, so I think he comes back on league minimum. Is it over for Jamar? It's going to be hard to get back Jamar after we talked about today how he just said that, he wants Justin Jefferson to set the wide receiver market for him before he gets paid. And if he sets the wide receiver market, that means that Jay Jettis is going to get like 32, 33 mil, which will mean that Jamar gets 34 mil total. It's not over for him, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to bring him back. But again, like I said before, what you can do with him is you can backload his contract, push out his salary cap 5 years, and then try to, rework around. There's situations you can do. But it also comes down to the player, right? Jamar's going to have to work with us in that situation because he's not 100% going to get the money up front, but he's going to get it in the long term, which not every single player is okay with. I'm excited for Burrow, but I'm worried about Chase. I think Chase will be fine. Listen, Chase has made it very clear. He said, obviously, Joe's the best quarterback in the game. He loves playing with Joe. He played with him in college. That's his guy, right? Joe's his guy. And I think he's going to do whatever he can to stay on this team while still accepting the fact that he wants to get paid. So I think Chase is going to realize, hey, listen, instead of taking a 5-year contract for $35 a year, how about instead we're going to push out your contract to a 7-year contract, right? You're right now, 24 years old? It's going to take you to your 31 years old, but we're going to backload this contract. We're going to structure it out with voidable years through the signing bonus, so we can push your cap down the road when more money is being made. And what that means is you're not going to get paid that much up front. But in the end, you're going to get paid enough money. They're probably going to not fully guarantee it, but my guess is probably like $120 million guarantee, and they're going to do that kind of stuff. I don't think Jamar is going to take less. I do not. After hearing what he said today about the whole Jay Jettis contract, I do not believe Jamar Chase will take less money. But I think what he will do is structure it in a way to help us out. That's what I think Jamar is going to do. He's going to structure it in a way to help us out, but I do not believe he's going to take less money. I think he's going to want the money that he wants. and I think what he deserves. And I don't think he's going to go against it. St. Brown is crazy. Dude, Amon St. Brown is absolute freaking demon time. I love him. But, yeah, so I don't think he's going to take the less money. I think he's going to get the money he deserves. But I think what he will do is work with us to structure the contract, differently. Because, again, listen, Jamar Chase, if he wanted to, what he could do in this contract is just structure it in the correct way of, okay, I'm going to push this money down the road. So I'm going to get the money now and get a 3 or 4 year contract, then get paid again in 3 to 4 years. Crazy money. But I don't think he's worried about going toward that aspect of the money. But I think he wants to get paid, but I don't think he's going to be like, hey, I want to go somewhere else. I think he wants to stay here and realize this is the best place possible for him. So that's kind of how I look at it. Again, like I said, I might be wrong. I was right on the Burrow situation. I was right on a couple other situations. But again, I'm only human, so I might be wrong. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe Jamar changes his mind or completely shocks me. It's just the only situation that really makes me think it's going to go that way is how he talked today. How he talked today really makes me think that. But yeah, so going down this list here, Mitchell Wilcox, he probably comes back on league minimum. We also have Trent Irwin. He probably comes back on league minimum. Marcus Bailey. And again, a lot of these guys on this list here are really just league minimum players, in all honesty. Is it crazy for me to say that Gibbs is better than Montgomery? Not really. I don't think Montgomery's that good. And maybe I'm crazy to say that. Maybe, honestly, I probably am crazy to say that. But I don't think Montgomery's that good. I really don't. I think that, he was always like a fringe, okay receiver / running back, but he was never anything too crazy insane. He played for a good amount of time with the Chicago Bears, and now he's on the Lions squad. I just don't think he's that, crazy great. And then the rest of the guys here, Joe Bashie, all these guys, they're going to come back on league minimum. So, the only real guys we might lose is possibly DJ Reader, Jonah Williams, Tyler Boyd, and that's probably it. Irv Smith, too. I think those are the only real guys that we lose in this game, in all honesty, that I would actually be upset about, I would say. I'd actually be upset. But I think everything works out. All right, so let's get back to the game action. Second quarter, 8:09 to go in the game. All right, so we got some play action, pass. No, actually a run play up the middle here for around 2-3 yard gain. David Montgomery for around 2 to 3 yards. Not bad. All right, just going to see what the Bengals fans, Who Dey Nation, is saying about the contract. Let's see. Contract depends on the structure. Probably a lot coming from cash. Yeah, it's probably backloaded. All right, awesome. All right, come on, Lions. 7-7 here. We got to get in the end zone here, boys. We got to get in the end zone. Come on now. 2nd and 8. Pass out of the backfield to Gibbs. Gibbs gets down to around the 18-yard line. Now, surprisingly enough, and actually, I just realized I got to take that off. Window capture. So, going into this game, they did say the Lions head coach Dan Campbell, he said they're going to utilize Gibbs in ways that we would not expect them to. And what they mean by that is they're going to throw the ball to him. Because a lot of people think of Gibbs, and he is a bell cow back, not really a receiver back, but they're going to utilize him in a receiving game. And that's what they're doing in this game so far. And it's actually working out pretty dang well. And they fumbled the snap. The Lions fumbled the snap, and Jared Goff falls on it. Come on, boys. You can't make stupid mistakes like this. You can't give the Chiefs anything. Stupid mistakes like this. It wasn't really a fumble to snap. Pretty much 86 ran through. And 89. They hiked the ball while their tight end was in motion, and it bounced off the tight end's chest. And it ended up being a fumble. So they lost 10 yards on that play. It's 2nd and 20 now with 6:02 to go in the second quarter. Pass caught here by Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to pick up around probably 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 10, man. It's about to be 3rd and 10. Let's get it, boys. And that was a good play call, too. They hiked that ball with that play clock dripping down. And nice 10-yard catch by Gibbs here. Man, Gibbs is an absolute monster. I can't wait to see him, you know, really progress this year in the NFL. Chiefs got it this time? I don't think so. Oh, wait. I'm behind. Oh, no. I see 3rd and 10 here. 3rd and 10 with 5 minutes to go before halftime. It's a screen pass here, and it's a fumble. That's what you were talking about. Okay. That's what you were talking about. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. The Lions fumbled the ball in the screen pass. Amon St. Brown coughs the football up. You gotta keep in mind, guys, I am like a player or two behind you, so sometimes when I see the chat and I see someone say something, then I'm like, that would be why that happened. Oh, man. Well, that was actually Marvin Jones. That wasn't Amon St. Brown. That was Marvin Jones. It was 0-0. So, just mistakes being made, man. Red zone drive. You have a chance to score a touchdown. And the Lions decide to be the Lions. Man. We need the game. We need this tonight, guys. Everyone in the AFC, if you want to win the AFC conference, you need them to lose tonight. Yeah, it was Marvin Jones. I thought at first it was number 14. It was 0-0. That was Marv. But also Marvin Jones, man, he's been there forever. He's so freaking old. Amana wouldn't drop that. Well, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he fumbled, but yeah, no, it was Marv. Freaking Marvin. Come on, guys. Oh, but yeah, if you are an AFC fan, AFC conference fan, listen, the Chiefs losing tonight gives everyone in the conference a boost. Because that means that's one less game that we have to win to take this conference. And freaking look at Marvin Jones in Madden. In Madden, Marvin Jones just got that crazy catch right there. What are the odds? In Madden, he catches a crazy catch after in real life he fumbles. Like, bro, what are the odds? I'll tell you one thing, though. Chiefs don't look good tonight. They do not look good without their Travis Kelce, man. They do not look great without their Travis Kelce, which obviously makes sense, let's be honest. But at the same time, though, I can't wait for tomorrow. Because I'm telling you right now, if the Chiefs lose tonight, all we're going to hear about and see is non-stop. Oh, the only reason the Chiefs lost is because they didn't have Kelce. Like, it's going to be great. It's going to be great, man. Come on, boys. Get the job done here. Get the job done. Defense wins championships, right? I actually trashed this defense so much in my most recent videos. And some people were like, the Lions defense is so much better. And they actually are. They are. But this is when you gotta prove that you're that good. The Lions gotta stop doing dumb stuff. Man, the Lions have done dumb stuff forever. Like, that's just how the Lions play. The Lions are a weird team. They always do dumb stuff and like bite themselves in the foot pretty much. Or shoot themselves in the foot. And they always lose games because of it. And then the fans always get like ticked off and like, oh, that's the Lions. Like, I've talked to so many Lions fans that literally just say whenever they mess up, they're like, yep, that's the Lions being the Lions. Which is like, it's almost a comical thing now. Like, it's so just normal. 2nd and 8 here, though. It's a pass play. Mahomes looking downfield. Mahomes takes off running here. And wow. He wanted to avoid getting hit so bad right there. You could tell because it looked like at first he was going to take the biggest hit if he took off running there. But he tried so hard to avoid the injury. So, good play on him for that because he could have gotten extra yards. But he just slid to the left-hand side. What do you mean I'm not wrong? Burrow would be better than Mahomes with backups. It depends on the backups. I don't know. I think Mahomes is more mobile than Burrow. But, it depends on the backups, in all honesty. Man, I just ate too much chips and salsa. I want chips and salsa now. Why you gonna do me like that? Why you gonna do me like that, bro? Now you gonna make me want chips and salsa. No, I'm automatically want chips and salsa. Bro, chips and salsa does kind of sound really good right now. Now I kind of want chips and salsa, bro. I might get chips and salsa after this live stream. Even though after this live stream, it's going to be like 11 o'clock at night. Even after this live stream, it's going to be like 11 o'clock at night, bro. What's going on? Hang on. Making sure there's no NFL update here. I got like literally, it's not like so accustomed to me now, but like every 30 minutes of my life, I automatically check every single Bengals news source I have, just in case Bengals news does drop. It's like every single $219 million guaranteed. Hold up. Boys. Guys. Joe Burrow, his contract is $219 million guaranteed. That makes him the highest, the most guaranteed money of any quarterback in history. For period. Because Lamar got 200 virtually guaranteed. 219 million guaranteed. Thing would take for T's contract. Oh. It's going to take a couple weeks. I'd say a couple weeks. After this got done, maybe a couple weeks. But, oh my gosh. 219 mil. That's so much. That is so much. What does that mean? That means that we can this contract can be backloaded, but only so much. It can only be so much backloaded with 219 mil guaranteed. It's still going to be, it probably will be backloaded, but it's not as backloaded as if it was 100 and some odd million, like 120, 115, 120. Yeah. Watson got 234. We don't talk about that. That's not a contract. That's not a contract. Deshaun Watson did not actually get a contract. Deshaun Watson he scammed the city of Cleveland, okay? He scammed the city of Cleveland. He got, yeah, correct. He is the most in history, but that is like that's the shit stain of football right there. So we don't talk about that. Real teams / actual organizations that don't just give like freaking what's it called, Willy Wonka money. 219 is the most. But yeah. Does it screw us? No, it doesn't screw us. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But it doesn't screw us. They're just gonna structure it correctly. They can still structure it perfectly fine. It's just a lot of money. It's a lot of money guaranteed. I was not expecting that. Because when Lamar he got 140 guaranteed, Lamar Jackson did. And then it's virtually guaranteed up to 200 mil. So I thought this contract would be probably in the ballpark range of 205. So 219 isn't crazy insane, but I thought it would just be like 205. So again, like I said, it's not insane, but still, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. I'm not mad. Oh God, no. Batman, I am not mad about this contract. This contract is so nice. We get him for the next 7 years, right? And 2 of those years, he's going to make really on his rookie contract. He has 2 more years on his rookie contract now, and then he has 5 years where it's probably going to be backloaded. It's just not going to be backloaded that much. So pretty much, let's say he got 200. Let's say he got like 150 guaranteed, right? If he got 150 guaranteed, what you could do then is you could say, okay, well then the 125, we're going to push that into the future a lot and make it voidable years, and a chance he might not get it. But because that's all 219, they're going to have to really structure it where he's going to have one or 2 years on his contract where he's making like 75 mil. When you have it not fully guaranteed, or not 219 guaranteed, you can really push it in the future and avoid a huge salary cap hit. But because of the fact that it's 219, there's going to be a huge salary cap hit. It's not a huge deal. That's the future. That's going to be like 4 or 5 years from now. Again, depending on how they structure this contract. But I'm going to guess they probably structured it in the correct way. It's going to help us out. But T, though, yeah, we're going to have to get T under contract sometime. But that's an absolute crazy amount. It's crazy amount because it's like, I'm happy for him and it's good for him. because that does give him a lot of, security and insurance in case something does happen like injury. But that's a lot of money. And again, yes, technically speaking, that's the second most guaranteed money in NFL history at a quarterback position. But that's only because the shit stain of the football league, the Cleveland Clowns, just gave Deshaun Watson $234 million. But I like to kind of look away from that because that is such a bad contract and an awful contract that really I don't think should be structured / positioned in any way that, that's like that's like monopoly money how they did that. And you know what? They're going to pay the price because next year they're going to have to pay him $75 million. And they're going to be so negative money that they're going to have to rebuild the whole entire team. They're going to lose the whole team pretty much next year because of their stupid actions with that $234 million guaranteed. Burrow doesn't get rattled. He doesn't, no. Burrow is, I would say it like this. Joe is the closest comparison as an NFL quarterback right now to Joe Montana as any quarterback is. Like, if you want to say, okay, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes is, I guess you could call him Tom Brady. I think Patrick Mahomes would be Tom Brady, and Joe Montana would be Burrow. And again, like I said, both of them great quarterbacks, both of them Hall of Famers, but that's like, he is as close as possible for, what's it called, Joe Montana. Is this contract bad news for us? Heck no. This contract is amazing. This contract is so good. We have this guy on a rookie contract now for the next 2 years. That is amazing contract. No, this is very good for us. Next 2 years, and then he starts a 5-year contract. We're going to have to wait for the details to come out to see how backloaded this is or how it's structured. But it's either going to get even better or it's going to or just stay the same. Right now, it's great, but this could even get better based on the contract structure. Guaranteed Bengals history was $31 million. All right, so apparently the most money before this, will we be able to keep some guys? It's going to be difficult, but that's not because of Joe Burrow. It's because of Jamar Chase's contract. It's going to be really difficult to work around. But I will say, I think we'll be able to keep some. It depends on what the players will take, though, because we're going to have to offer league minimum for a lot of guys. And we're going to have to work around a lot of things. So there's a lot of what-ifs. But this is... So before this contract that just got signed, $219 million guaranteed, this is how much the most money in Bengals history for fully guaranteed... For contracts that were guaranteed. Orlando Brown was the most, 31.1. And now it's 219 is the next one. That is true. We do have Jermaine Pratt and Wilson for the foreseeable future. But this is how much fully guaranteed after this. Yup, Dark. We got Joe for 7 years, $316 million. We got a 7-year, $316 million contract with him. So yeah, so he's now at $219 million, which is by far, 6-7 times the most before. That's crazy. It's just mostly just worried about defense in the future. Our defense would be fine. I think our defense would be fine. I think we bring back Cheeto on a 1-year contract for league minimum. And I think overall will be fine. Now pay the amigos. Well, we can't pay Chase until next year, Rick. After his contract extension, he becomes eligible next year. So we can't pay him yet. And for T, they're going to have to figure something out. I think we'll be able to keep T. But it's definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Because with T, they're going to have to structure it very, very team-friendly. But again, it's very possible. We have to wait and see, though, how this contract is structured. Because if this contract is backloaded, it can't be completely backloaded because $219 million guaranteed. But if it's backloaded enough, we could see T get a contract that's structured for the next 3 or 4 years as very, okay. We just gotta keep developing and drafting defense as well. 100%, yeah. And like I said, I think we draft a tight end this year. Next year in the draft, I think we go with tight end, offensive lineman, and defense. Cornerback probably. I say we probably go cornerback again. But this is the most money, 6 times the most money ever in league history for a Bengals player, which is crazy. Not surprising, but crazy. 219 million guaranteed. Wow. I mean, he deserves it, man. And keep in mind, guys, it says extension, not new contract. That's a huge difference. Because a new contract would mean that it would just be, you know, like his current contract would be null and void and you get a new one. But because it's an extension, that means we get 2 more years with him. 2 more years, baby. We got to keep... Mahomes got slammed. Okay, I'm about to see the play. It's 2nd and 10 for me right now. I think for most people it's 3rd and 10. For some reason, it's so weird how the NFL Plus is so behind. Like, this should not be that behind. Because it's like, and this literally is the NFL. It's not even like a news source or a station or something. Alright, 2nd and 10 here. Ooh, okay. Low check down pass. You think we get a new defense coordinator similar to Lou next year? I don't know. I mean, with Lou, again, like I said, it really depends on what he wants to do. This year, there was only... See, the thing is, right? Because everyone's like about, well, we're eventually going to lose Lou. We're eventually going to lose Brian. We're eventually going to lose Dan Pitcher. And I do agree with that. We will. But you also got to keep in mind, there has to be a correct position / you know, correct spot that opens up for him. And next year, I'm thinking about what coaches will be fired that would allow him to get an open spot, right? Arizona this year, I think it was a bad option, but that was an option that opened up, right? The Bears, they already fired Matt Nagy. They're not going to, you know, open up anything, right? The Packers, they're not going to fire their coach. The Vikings, they're not going to fire their coach. Who else we got? The Lions, they're not going to fire Dan Campbell. Okay, so how about the South? The South, the Falcons, they're not firing their coach. The Panthers, they're probably not going to fire their coach. The Saints, no, I don't think they're going to. And neither will the Falcons, Saints. Falcons, Saints. Why am I thinking the Rams? Hang on. Why can't I think of these teams? Falcons, Saints. Bro, I am literally drawing a blank right now for these teams. Anyway, Falcons, Saints, Panthers, Falcons, Saints, Panthers, and Bucks. Thank you. The Bucks are interesting because the Bucks, there's a chance, right? Bruce Arians, they love him over there, but oh no, Bruce Arians left. What am I talking about? Who's the Bucks head coach now? Because he left because of Tom Brady. Todd Bowles. They're not going to fire Todd Bowles. They're not going to fire Todd Bowles. That would be a media circus if they fired Todd Bowles. The West, the Rams are a chance. Okay, the Rams might... Sean McVay this year, there was a chance he retires, right? So the Rams are a chance. The Cardinals aren't going to fire Gannon after 1 year. They're going to get rid of Kyler and get Caleb Williams. But yeah, the Rams are a chance. The Cardinals, obviously, no. The Seahawks, they're not following Pete Carroll. And neither will the 49ers follow Kyle Shanahan, right? So the AFC, okay, so obviously John's staying, Tomlin's staying, Zach's staying, and Kevin Stefanski's staying. For the South, the Colts, who do they have as their head coach now? They got Shane Steichen. Okay, they got the Eagles guy. So they just hired a brand new coach, right? Who is that? 84. Bro, who is 84? That's, Justin Watson just caught an insane catch down the field to... Oh my gosh! He held on to that ball? Number 11? MVS caught an insane pass when he got hit. And then Justin Watson just got them down to the red zone. 37 seconds to go, and the Chiefs are in scoring range. We'll continue this talk after this drive. Hang on. First and goal here. Mahomes looks, touchdown. Touchdown caught by none other than Blake Bell. Blake Bell, touchdown. So many people are going to win money in DFS tonight because I talked about Blake Bell a lot in my video the other day. And he actually is, he's 200 points in DFS. Hey, we got a donation from Rick Holly. If you win the Super Bowl this year, the Bengals will release a big-name player to save money. Will the Bengals release a big-name player to save money? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. I think, again, like I said, the only big-name player who technically could come up with a contract, so he could get released, would be Tyler Boyd. He's the biggest name. But, again, shout out to Rick Holly. Let's go! I appreciate you so much. But, yeah, so it would just be Tyler Boyd. DJ Reader, too. But, again, not really. I wouldn't say they release anyone to save money. Because they can't. Their salary cap, it's like, for them to release anyone right now, it would be dead money. It would not save them money. It would just be dead money. But yeah, 30 seconds, man. With the 20. Kitty goes meow. But yeah, it would literally not save them money. They would just be getting more dead money, and they would end up losing. But yeah, thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate it. But starting off with, okay, so where we were at, right? The Texans. Yeah, the fact that the Lions just let him go down the field that quickly in 30 seconds is absolutely trash, but not surprised. Not surprised. Anyway, so the Texans, they're not gonna fire their coach. They just got the what's his name? DeMeco Ryans, right? So they're not firing their guy. The Colts not firing their guy. They just got a brand new head coach. The Jags, they're not gonna fire Dougie P, right? They love him. And then the Titans, they're not gonna fire what's his name? The linebacker guy. What's the guy's name? Linebacker guy. Viagua. No. What's the guy's name? Starts with a V. Vrabel. They're not gonna fire Vrabel, right? So then you got the East, right? The East now is the Jets. They're not gonna fire their guy. The Dolphins aren't gonna fire their guy. Especially not the Jets when they just hired a guy Aaron Rodgers loved. The Dolphins aren't going to fire Mike McDaniel. Bills, they're not going to fire their coach. So, Patriots aren't going to fire Bill Belichick. The only situation I could see if Bill actually got fired and then he replaced Bill. But other than that, then, the Raiders might file... They might file McDaniels. They might. So, Raiders right now, right, is a chance. And that's pretty much it. The Raiders and the Bucks are the only... No, not the Bucks. The Raiders are the only chance. And even then, if that is the case, right, and the Raiders do go ahead and fire their coach, who else did we say? We didn't say the... Panthers, Falcons. Commanders have a chance, I feel like, to fire their coach. The Commanders definitely have a chance. Ron Rivera is great, but I just feel like they might want to move on. You know, new owner, new regime. They might just want to move on from Ron Rivera. It's possible. But yeah, so going back to my whole entire point before this ramble started of football, is that I don't think they're going to. Even if we do lose, Lou, first off, we're going to offer him a contract back, right? We're going to offer him a deal to keep him back and bring him back on our squad. But there has to be a better offer out there for him to go to. And I don't think the Raiders is going to be a better offer, personally speaking. He might. That's definitely an option, right? But other than that, though, no one else is really going to fire their coach. No one else is going to lose their guy. So there isn't really another job offering up. And you got to think that means then every single player or coach or chance for a coach to be a head coach is going to go for that Raiders job. So if we do win the Super Bowl, it is a very, a lot better of a chance, but still, will be interesting. I would say the Commanders, as he is not good with personnel. Yeah, the Commanders are an interesting team. Again, they just got rid of Dan Snyder, right? They got a brand new owner in there. He literally beat the Ravens and celebrated it like it was a Super Bowl win in the preseason. Like, bro, he was celebrating that like a Super Bowl win. So, they're going to definitely, you know, like, if they don't do good this year, I feel like that owner is going to be like, all right, another guy. Bring in another guy. We'll get another guy out here. But, so I wouldn't be surprised. But, other than that, though, yeah, like I said, I can't see, there's not many opportunities this year. So, we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening. But I think we'll bring back Lou. I think Lou will stay here for another couple years. Once Bill Belichick, once he gets, like, canned, which I think he will eventually, that's when I believe we're going to see Lou go somewhere there. The Lions are going to score. All right, here we go. It's 22 seconds left to go before halftime. One timeout for the Detroit Lions. Come on, Lions. Lions football here, baby. Lions, do not be the Lions, please. They actually did get down the field here. Sam Laporta had a nice catch right there. Freaking amazing catch. Ron Rivera is not as good as he used to be. Yeah, he was a lot better of a coach when he was with the Carolina Panthers. He was so much better of a coach with the Carolina Panthers than he is with the Washington Commanders. I'm also interested to see when they change the name. I know they can't change it back to the Redskins because of sponsors, but I feel like eventually they're going to change the name back. Or change the name to something else. I know there's a lot of different options, like Red Wolves or something like that. Alright, 3rd and 1 here at the 30-yard line. Jared Goff looks, throws, completion. You got to use a timeout here. You got to use a timeout. They're not going to use a timeout. They're trying to spike the ball. What? That was so poorly executed. That was so... Why would you not just call a timeout, though? You just ran 10 seconds off the clock. You could have called... Wait, did they have another timeout? Oh, they didn't have another timeout. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I thought they had another timeout. I thought it said the graphics said they had another timeout. Okay, so they just spiked it then. Not a big deal then. They're just going to call a Hail Mary. No, did they? They did call a timeout, didn't they? Because they just gave him 2 seconds more on the play clock. Bro, what's happening in this Madden game, in all honesty? Did Noah Gray just catch like a 70-yard touchdown on the Lions? Here we go. 2nd and 10. Pass down the field. And it's incomplete. Off the hands of number 11. That was Khalif Raymond. Off the hands of Khalif Raymond. They don't have any? Okay. 5 seconds now before halftime here. 3rd and 5. Yeah, you got to call Hail Mary here if you're the Lions. Oh, man. That was right off the hands of him. That was Marv Jones. Why do I keep thinking I see... I guess maybe I see the guy, like... I see a player and I think it's that guy. I don't know. I'm bugging tonight, boys. I'm bugging tonight. But a drop pass there by my man. Yep, our quarterback got paid. 100%, my guy. 3rd and 10 here. And the pass gets batted down to the ground. 4th and 10 here now. I would go for this and throw a Hail Mary. If I'm the Lions here. I'd go for it and throw a Hail Mary. You got 3 seconds left. Who cares? There's like no point not to just run a Hail Mary play here. You get a PI penalty possibly. You know, something special happens. Something crazy happens. You get a field goal off of it. So, I would just run a Hail Mary here. I know they're probably going to punt it. Are they punting it or are they going for it? They're going for it. See? That's what I'm talking about. I love Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is such a freaking, like, risky player, like, coach. And I love it. Alright, 4th and 10. Pass down the field is overthrown. He just threw it out of bounds. Okay. What was that, though? He just threw it out of bounds. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Man, I wish the Bengals drafted a tight end last draft. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. But, you know, I like the guys we have. I really do like the guys we have. So, I'm not going to complain. All right, halftime, boys. We got halftime. Adjust my pants, bro. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half now. All right. Halftime, 14-7. Man, game is way too close. This game is way too close, man. I want it to be a blowout for the Lions. I want the Lions to blow them out. Even though I don't think it's going to happen. I want it to happen. A boy can dream, okay? A boy can dream. Who gets the ball at the half? Out of half? The Chiefs. The Lions started with the football. Chiefs still. The Lions started with the football. Chiefs football. I'm just gonna wait till the second half to continue the rest of this game. Alright, so what's happening in this game in Madden? 46 for 58! Guys, I have not been paying attention to this Madden game. How did Mahomes throw 58 passes? 587 yards and 6 touchdowns. I'm okay with the guys, but imagine Laporta playing. Laporta would have been nice. He's a good vertical threat tight end. But again, we do have Irv Smith, and we don't utilize our tight ends as much in a vertical threat game as other teams do. So I don't know if it would have really mattered as much. But it would have been nice. They get ball at the half, though. Isaiah Pacheco did nothing. Kadarius Toney, MVS, Sky Moore, Noah Gray. Wow, this game was actually crazy. What did the Lions do? Passing, 366 yards and 5 tutties. Okay. I mean, I guess both quarterbacks do a lot of yards in this game. There was no defense in this game, man. There was no defense so far. Let's look up the live stats of this game so far in real life. In real life, not in just Madden here. Let's look up the real stats. All right. Put up stats here at halftime. NFL. First game. I am so happy football is back. I am so freaking happy. Like, this is the best time of the year. You got football comes back. Then you got Christmas. You got holidays. You know, craziest time of the year, man. Okay, hang on. Let me take away this thing here. And here is... The NFL is not even at halftime on the thing. That's crazy. Especially when you consider the draft pick it took at the tight end. I'd have Kuntz. Yeah, there was a lot of good tight ends in this last draft that we could have taken. All right, so here is the first half stats. Let's look at them. Hang on. Why can I? There we go. Okay, so Jared Goff, 14 for 22, 135 yards and a touchdown. He hasn't played that bad, in all honesty, that first half. He was actually pretty dang good. Pretty decent stats for him. 9 rushes, 33 yards for David Montgomery. Actually, let me check some real fast, guys. Hang on. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Hooday! What's up, my mans? Welcome to the live stream. I had a bet going. Okay, hang on. Gotta log into my account again, apparently. Oh, nope. Did not mean to do that. Cancel. Hang on. I gotta log into my account real fast, guys. 1 second. I did one bet tonight, and I want to see if it hit. Okay. So what bet did I do tonight? Mahomes, 25 rushing yards. He has 27 on the night. I need Dave Montgomery to have 17 more yards rushing. Okay. And I need Patrick Mahomes to throw the ball for 110 more yards. Okay. I might hit that bet tonight. I did one bet tonight, and I actually might hit it and it's going to reward me moolah. I still wish we kept Hudson. I mean, we have him on the practice squad. We can bring him up at any time if we wanted to. Gibbs is better than David, 100%. Goff is overrated. I don't really think Goff is. I think Goff is correctly rated because I don't think people think he's that good. Last year he had a lot of good games and a lot of people were excited about him because of that. But I don't think I don't ever think people look at Goff and say, "Yup, that's a franchise quarterback." I mean, there's so many people talking about how they wanted to get rid of Goff this offseason and draft a new quarterback. So, if he was overrated, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't say that. There we go. Log in. There we go. All right. Let's look at stats. Amon St. Brown, 48 yards and a touchdown. Josh Reynolds, 2 receptions, 29 yards. Marv Jones fumbled it. Frank Rigro fumbled it. Is what it is. Not overrated. I said underrated. Oh, you said underrated. Okay, my bad. I thought you said overrated. My bad. Misread that completely. I apologize, Dylan. I still wish we Tanner Hudson was my favorite player out of preseason. He looked good. I mean, he didn't play the second game. He only played the first and third game. But he did definitely look good. He looked like a very good vertical threat tight end. There's a lot of Bengals fans that got upset when we got rid of him. When did we get rid of him? We moved into the practice squad. I just think that the way the Bengals look at this season, and you look at last year with Hayden Hurst, he wasn't utilized that much, and it's because they do like having their, really good, vertical threat tight ends. Every team does. But you also want to have, like, one vertical threat tight end, Irv Smith, and then a couple really good blocking tight ends, and Mitchell Wilcox and Drew Sample. I would love to see Caleb Williams see how in Detroit. Yeah, like I said, I don't think that's a possibility in all honesty, just because he's going to be the first pick overall, and most likely he'll go to Arizona, period. But, if he did go to Detroit somehow, I wouldn't mind seeing that either. I think that could be a really good player. But I think Detroit will make the playoffs this year, so I don't think they're going to be able to get him personally. But it's one of those situations where, again, like I said, it's possible. But yeah, so let's continue looking at this. They had no sacks tonight. I thought they keep hitting. See, the thing is, right? Like, they have no sacks tonight, but they've been hitting Mahomes left, right, and center this whole entire game. So, like, they don't get a sack, but they get a hit on him, and that counts towards something. That something is potential injuries later on in the game. 147 yards, 2 touchdowns for Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, 27 rushing yards. We have MVS, who had the most receiving yards, but Rashid Rice did score. Justin Watson, 2 receptions, 45 yards. Also, Blake Bell had 1 reception for a touchdown, which was absolutely awesome, because if you play him in DFS, you're happy about that. It's not awesome for us watching because we hate the Chiefs, but it's awesome if you're playing DFS. So, again, like I said, first half was not bad, man. It was really not bad. I'll be interesting to see. Okay, so there's a lot of rumors around Caleb Williams, because Caleb Williams actually came out very vocal and said that, listen, if he doesn't, he said he would stay in college if he doesn't like the team that tries to draft him, right? So there's a lot of rumors around that, like, is he, like, if the Cardinals try to draft Caleb Williams, is he going to go play for them? Or is he going to be like, what's his name? Is he going to be like, John Elway or Eli Manning and refuse to play for the team? And it's possible. It's possible he does do that. Because, again, like I said, he said that he would stay in college if he doesn't like the team that might draft him. And right now it's going to be the Cardinals. And the fact he said that and now the Cardinals would be the team makes me think he thinks the Cardinals are going to draft him and he doesn't want to get drafted by the Cardinals. Which is going to be interesting to see moving forward. Like, if any quarterback ends up doing that. Like, they just like, nope, I'm not going to get drafted by this team because I'm going to suck and I don't want to suck. So, I refuse to get drafted by this team. He should have scored this half. Yeah. Gibbs looked good, man. Gibbs was so good this half. I say good, but I mean, like, stat-wise, he only had 18 rushing yards. He also did have a couple catches, but, like, for when he did catch the football, he looked freaking good, man. He looked freaking great when he caught the football. But, again, he didn't really get much play time. Or much snaps as much. But that's because they really want to get David Montgomery as much as humanly possible involved. Makes sense. They paid him a lot of money. I'm not going to trash the team for paying a player probably way too much money, getting him off free agency, and then drafting a running back in the first round. And then drafting a linebacker could have been a second-round pick. Like, the Lions, this draft, their Lions are going to have to somehow figure out a way to get this draft to not look like a butchered job. And I think Gibbs was a great pick. I think they could have gotten him a little bit later, though. They didn't need to take him when they did. Draft 2023. Let me see. I don't think they needed to take Gibbs when they took Gibbs. So this is the Lions draft. They took Gibbs at the 12th overall pick, which honestly, he could have been available probably to the 20th, 25th overall pick. Almost available to our pick. Jack Campbell was a stupid pick. That was a second round pick that I don't think is going to work out. Sam Laporta was a good pick. I think that was a really good pick. The fact they got him in the second round is actually amazing because there was a lot of rumors of him potentially going in the first round. Brian Branch was the steal of the draft. And what's funny is the Packers traded the Lions this pick so that they could take Brian Branch. And I was live during the draft with you guys, but my phone lit up so much from so many people talking about Tom Grossi and his reaction to that pick. It was absolutely hilarious, man. Like, Tom Grossi's reaction to that pick was the best. Now, I wish we could have gotten him. That's what I wanted. Yeah, it would have been nice to get... Well, it would have been nice to get any of these guys. Like, Brian Branch, Sam Laporta, or Gibbs. Broderick Martin. I'm not sure exactly how good he's going to be. Kobe Sordell? Did he already talk about Burrow's deal? Yeah, I did, Spectacle. It's 3 year. It's 7 years, $316 million. It's amazing. I also have a video on the channel, by the way. Spectacle, if you want to, I have a video on the channel. Actually, my live reaction of the deal. I found out in real time, which was crazy. Is Joe Burrow's contract a way for restructuring so they can sign players? Is the Joe Burrow contract a way for restructuring? Well, I will say yes in the aspect that the next 2 to 3 years, he is on his rookie deal. Well, 2 years, he's on his rookie deal. But after that, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see how it's structured to know. But if they do structure it correctly, right, and they do structure it in a way that helps us, then, yeah, it will be for restructuring players and keeping players. But again, like I said, we don't know at this moment in time how it's being structured. Yeah, I made a video on it, which I think... Let me see if anyone has comments on that video. Like, if anyone has questions. Let's see. Got 10 comments on that video. Even at this amount, the Bengals got a bargain. First major hit, don't come to 2025. Then this deal will look team-friendly. He's now on the contract until 2030. That's 7 years. Under contract for 7 years. I thought he'd make a team-friendly deal. No offense, no one is one man's worth that much money. Okay, everyone's going to say that. All the comments, okay, depends on the structure. Probably a lot coming from cash. Yeah, it's gonna be a great contract. Again, I think it's gonna be structured correctly. Top 10 receiver right now, if you don't mind. Are you saying you want me to list my top 10 receivers? Or are you saying, bro, what's up? Just got the news. What's up, Bailey? Welcome to the live stream. I know it's crazy. We got a quarterback done. And BRB for the second half. Yup. Second half, my mans. But yeah, I know. We got Joe Burrow done. 7 years, $316 million. That's crazy money. But it's going to be worth it. Fully worth it. He deserves to get paid. And he got exactly what he deserves. Alright, second half, boys. Second half. Lions starting with the football. I just want Mahomes to get a lot of points in fantasy. Yeah, list yours. Okay. Top 10 receivers. Number 1, Jay Jettis. Justin Jefferson. Number 2, Jamar Chase. Let me just make sure I bring up a list of receivers here so I can make sure I don't miss anybody. Because knowing me, I always miss somebody. Alright. Number 1 is Justin Jefferson. Number 2 is Jamar Chase. Number 3 is Tyreek Hill. Number 4 is Devontae Adams. Number 5 is A.J. Brown. Number 6 is Stephon Diggs. Number 7, I think, is T. Higgins. And I know I'm the only YouTuber on planet Earth who has T. Higgins in my top 7. I don't care. I think he is plenty good, and he is a top 7 wide receiver. Number 8, I say... I'm going to put Deebo Samuel. Deebo at number 8. Number 9. I'm going to say Scary Terry. I think Terry McLaurin, number 9. Number 10 is Metcalf. That's my top 10. I'm not putting Cooper Kupp in my top 10. I don't care. Cooper Kupp no. He's a scheme player, and I refuse to ever give him credit. I don't care what people say. He was thrown 1,000 bazillion times that one season, or last 2 seasons, and that's why he was considered good. And then even in the Super Bowl versus us, Odell Beckham looked better than him. So, I don't know. Well, real ones know T is definitely top 8. I don't care either. Yeah, no, I love it too, because I think he's top 7. And then I've gotten so many comments, people like, oh, he's not top 7. He's not within the top 20. Isaiah Pacheco got hurt, by the way. But, no, I love it. Listen, at the end of the day, right, Jamar Chase is the number 1 receiver, right? Wide receiver 1. A lot of analysts like to call T. Higgins a wide receiver 2. He is not a wide receiver 2. He's a high-end wide receiver 1. Well, it's like, oh, he's a high-end wide receiver 2. No. He's a high-end wide receiver 1. Tyler Boyd is a mid wide receiver 2. Like, he's a mid overall wide receiver 2. And then we have, what's his name, Yoshi, who I would say is like, I'd say Yoshi's a high-end wide receiver 3. Maybe a wide receiver, low-end wide receiver 3, I'd say. Chuck Sizzle is probably a high-end wide receiver 3. Jamar Chase, Jay Jettis, Chase, Hill, Adams, Brown, Diggs, Higgins, CD, Scary Terry, and Hopkins. Oh, nice. Is Mahomes limping? I did not see him limping. I know Pacheco got hurt. 2nd and 10 here. Another pass caught the middle. Is that caught? Incomplete. Let's go. Ball knocked out. Bengals are the best on paper, and now it's just time to take care of business. 100% extreme. It's time to get a Super Bowl to the Queen City and get it done with. Let's go, baby. Facts, we know the best receiver duo is not even close. It's really not even close. It's actually not even close. The only chance that someone else has a chance to beat our receiving duo is if somehow, some way, Jordan Addison is like the next coming of Jay Jettis with the Vikings. And then Vikings and Jordan Addison could potentially. But I don't think Jordan Addison is going to be that guy. It looks like he was a little. Oh, I mean, listen. I would never want injuries to happen. But if Mahomes misses a season from injuries, I'm not going to be upset. I just hope he is well and he recovers well and everything's perfect. I mean, that's all I got to say. I don't want it to happen now. Oh, he got hit after that play. You know what's funny is, how did they not call roughing the passer there? Especially with Roger Goodell watching this. Man, Roger Goodell, him watching this, he should be out there like, flag, how dare you? How dare you hit my baby? My little baby Mahomes. Like, bro, I'm surprised they let him get that. That is crazy. I think Jordan is going to be nice, though. Yeah, he should be nice. He really should be. But again, like I said, it really comes down to that. Now activated. Thank you. Okay. I just got a new phone for the tech channel. Guys, we got the Google Pixel Fold. I got too many foldable phones. Don't copy. Okay. Come on. It's commercial in real life. And this game... Bro, the Lions might do it, bro. The Lions might do it. Let's go, Lions. Okay, no. I don't want to do my voice. Hang on. I'm going to have to try to skip this. Alright. Come on, Lions. Bro. No thanks. No thanks. Is he, he's going to be wide open and they should do fine. That is true. They're going to get a lot of there's going to be a lot of double coverage on Jay Jettis this year, which is going to help out the rookie Jordan Addison make some plays. And then you got to keep in mind, after Jordan Addison, they got rid of Adam Thielen, right? So now he's gone. And then the other guy they have is, what's his name? Freaking Osborne. And Osborne isn't really that good. What's your opinion about T's future in Cincinnati? I think he gets a contract. I think he gets a 5-year, $100 million contract. It's fully backloaded and is structured around Joe's contract. personally. Joe Burrow is the heart of the Lion. Their Super Bowl windows to his career, if it is possible, it's our time. 100%, I agree with that. They're just they will just butt a needle in the ankle again. Exactly, just a little injury, just a little, out for a little bit. Yeah, KJ Osborne. I got the Lions for sake that they need to run mirror and hit the hit St. Brown. Simple. Yeah. Just keep giving Gibbs the ball. Keep getting the ball down the field with Gibbs, and then just get the ball to what's his name? Amon St. Brown. They're showing this right now at least on my app, is that wow. That defensive line for the Chiefs, man, they cannot do anything versus this Lions offense. This is crazy. Like, Jared Goff is just sitting back there in all universe, the galaxy mode, when it comes to all the time he has to throw this football. It's not surprising at any stretch of the imagination, let's be honest. But, like, that's crazy, man. Chris Jones, they don't have him for 8 weeks. And them not having him is going to completely change this game. Right now, I mean, the Chiefs are not good without him. Like, statistically wise, they're not good without him. So, problem is with the Chiefs, though, is they are a good second half team. They need to stop giving David the ball. I mean, you kind of have to, in all honesty, because Gibbs is a rookie. I like Gibbs, and everyone loves Gibbs here, but Gibbs is a rookie, and there's a chance he could fumble it, so they kind of have to, in all honesty. But I do agree that it would probably work out better if you don't give Gibbs the ball. I mean, don't give him the ball. All right, make sure I'm good here. There we go. All right, we're gonna play the Bengals game. There's a flag on the play. Is this holding? This is about to be holding. Guaranteed, this is about to be holding. Nope, not holding. It is on the offense though. Oh, and defense. And both fouls offset. We'll play third down. Okay. So we got 2 flags on the play. And now we got it back. Alright, I'm going to go to the Bengals game. Bengals-Browns. They need him so bad. They really do. Like, I know Chiefs fans get mad at me because they're like, oh, we don't need Chris Jones. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. In that championship game last year, if you guys didn't have Chris Jones, you guys wouldn't have beat us. Period. End of story. Wouldn't have done it. But because you had Chris Jones, you beat us. That last play was Chris Jones. All right, third down and 10 here. It's a pass play by Jared Goff. And he completes it, and he only gains like 5 yards. Pass to Sam Laporta. Laporta. Not bad. Score predictions for the 100 game between the Bengals and the Browns. I think we win the game 28-24. I say we win 28-24. Yeah, man, they're not like, I mean, they hit what's his name, Goff on that play after the play's over, but like they hit him after like 6 or 7 seconds. Like they can't get to him. They cannot get to him, which is hilarious. Like this defensive line without, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna play us. Obviously, when they play us, they have Chris Jones back because he's coming back week 8. But if they didn't have Chris Jones, there's no way they had any chance against us. They wouldn't be able to get out to Joe Burrow. We should either way. I don't think. Want to talk about it? Wait, I don't want to about it. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, literally, I don't know how they do it against us without having Chris Jones. Because if we were playing them right now, they are so lucky. By the way, just a shout out here, right? The Chiefs got so bailed out by the NFL. The NFL could have made the Week 1 game, Chiefs versus Bengals, right? They could have made it that game 1,000%. This would have been the most intense game. It would have been fun to watch. But here's one big thing. There would have been no Chris Jones, right? So we would have smacked the living crap out of them. In Burrowhead, Week 1, in front of their fans. Joe would have gotten a contract tonight. He'd be playing tonight. This would have been the craziest thing ever in Burrowhead. And the NFL and Roger Goodell probably sat there and said, no, we cannot let that happen. Because can you imagine if we would have played them tonight? no Chris Jones, and Joe gets his contract on the night that, we're about to play him. That would have been the craziest. That would have been so crazy. And there would have been so many, bro. Like, we would have smacked them for pop. I will realistically say this, and I'm not being biased. We would have smacked them 28-14. And that's because they wouldn't be able to get after us. They would not be able to get after Joe Burrow. And the only thing the Chiefs had was Chris Jones on defense. If you don't have Chris Jones on defense, they don't have anything else. So they would not have been able to get after Burrow, and literally freaking, what's his name, Roger Goodell would have had to do some crazy stuff and probably call the game. Oh, no. The sprinklers went off, and we can't stop it. We're going to delay the game, and until Chris Jones comes back. Bengals played today. Joe would have been contract sooner thing. I don't think so. I think if the Bengals would have played today, then Joe would have got his contract this morning. I think he would have got it this morning. I don't think it would have changed the timeline of Joe Burrow's contract, but it definitely helped out that, he didn't play today. But I think it would have just been this morning he got this contract. But no, they would have had to get Roger Goodell to mess up the sprinkler system in Burrowhead some way, somehow, to stop us from winning that game by 60 points. At the end of the day, that Week 17 game last year, obviously the Damar Hamlin situation happened, but we all know we were gonna smack up the Bills by 40 points. It would have been so bad for them if they would have that game kept playing and Damar Hamlin never happened. It would have been a blowout. Didn't you see the commercial? You can't make this stuff up. 100%, right? Exactly. I agree with you. You can't make this stuff up. There would have been all these sprinkler systems going off, all this crazy stuff. They would have done everything humanly possible. Everything humanly possible to stop it. Could have been oh, no, not a Chris Jones fan. I know, I saw that. Yeah, Jack Campbell almost had an interception. $55 million a year, I think, more than anyone in where Joe is from. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's going to be... We don't know if it's exactly 55 a year. They might have backloaded it and put, because keep in mind, so it's 55 a year on paper, but they could technically backload that and put it with a, what's called 4 to 5 voidable years. Touchdown, Irv Smith! They could have done, voidable years, pretty much. And backloaded it so it's not like that. And it's a pick! The Lions! Returning it! Touchdown, Lions! Pick 6 by the Lions defense. The Bengals score a touchdown, and on the same exact play, it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown for the Lions. The Lions picks. It was a tipped pass from, I think that was Jerick McKinnon. Let me see who that was too. It was a tipped pass here. No, that was Kadarius Toney. The pass got tipped off Kadarius Toney, and it was a pick 6. That is so freaking beautiful. Let's freaking go. Touchdown, Lions! And it's 14-14 now. Let's go. W Lions, man. W Lions. That was Brian Branch? Oh my gosh, that's a rookie. That's literally the guy. Brian Branch, they're third round draft pick. That's literally the guy the Packers traded the pick for so that the Lions could take. Thank you, Tom Grossi. Let's all thank Tom Grossi because his Packers decided to give the Lions that player, which allowed them to get the pick 6 in the first game of the season. Thank you, Tom Grossi. You absolutely saved our bacon there. You know it doesn't really matter there. 23-28, I remember. Yeah. This actually started out a pretty good game for us in this game. I was going to say, in this game, it actually started out pretty well. 3rd and inches, though. Come on. Gotta stop, defense. You guys not seen my video earlier today. I simulated this game right here 271 times. Which is... Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I hope Joe can stay healthy to compete for MVP. He will. I think he'll 1000% will stay healthy. But again, like I said, I do truly believe that the MVP award is just a popularity contest. So I'm not sure if he's going to win it for that reason. I think that Joe will put up the stats to win the MVP. But the problem is, unless you're Lamar Jackson for the first time ever in history, like going crazy with, running the football, you're probably not going to get the MVP award. Because then he was a unanimous MVP. And I don't think Joe's going to be able to get unanimous MVP. Because he's Joe. He's the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback. He's not Patrick Mahomes, right? Like, how I look at it when it comes to the MVP award is you're pretty much this. It starts at, they say, like, innocent until proven guilty. It's like, you're either Mahomes or you're just, like, the media loves you so much for no reason. Because, like, maybe something crazy happened, right? Like, that's the only way you win MVP. Every interception helps Joe's case. Yeah, I mean, that is true. It's going to help out a lot because he threw a pick 6 in the first game of the season, which helps out. MVP Herbert. Oh, I don't know if Justin Herbert is going to get an MVP award. Listen, the only way Justin Herbert gets the MVP award is if they somehow, some way make the movie the Herbie Fully Loaded. Herbert Fully Loaded. That's the only way that they get a MVP. He gets MVP. Is if they make that movie. Because they did have a movie called Herbie Fully Loaded. It's about like a little car. But Herbert Fully Loaded. That's the only way. Although that sounds like a inappropriate name that would be on the website. So I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with no on that one. Freaking first interception of the season, man. That's crazy. Alright, come on. We got to get another defense stop, though. We can't allow anything stupid here in the second half. Come on, defense. I love how Campbell almost has an interception. Jack Campbell, their rookie first-round pick. And then it ends up being Brian Branch. Great reaction time, by the way, for Brian Branch there. To kind of fall back and get that interception. Alright, come on, defense. Play action pass. Looking. He throws it back over to Jerick McKinnon. Oh, no. Isaiah Pacheco. So Pacheco's actually healthy again. That's interesting. That was a good play by them. I'll give it to them. That was a good play. Realistically, I have as much chance of winning MVP as... you called him Sherbert? Well, when you said Sherbert, I thought like a cheetah pet. Like a little cheetah pet. Sherbert. MVP Burrow. I would love to see Burrow win MVP. But they also don't want to give Burrow MVP because then they can't keep saying that he hasn't won one and that Patrick's so much better because of it. They were saying on Pat McAfee's show he's going to get his team second seed. 10-7 won't win MVP. He's going to win the AFC North first, and that's a grind. Yeah, I think he's going to win the AFC North, AFC, and I think he hopefully will get MVP. He should get MVP, but again, like I said, we'll have to wait and see because the NFL doesn't want him to be great. The NFL would love it for it to be... Honestly, I think this year, the NFL, realistically speaking, for money-wise, hating on Herbert is okay. Yeah, I always hate on Herbert, so that's how it makes sense. But anyway, though, this year, I feel like they want Trevor Lawrence to win it. I really feel like the NFL wants Trevor Lawrence to win it this year. Wow, Mahomes tries to throw the ball deep, but because he doesn't have Travis Kelce, nobody's open. And he can't throw the ball deep. That's money right there, baby. That's money. He tried to throw the ball deep, and he could not get that ball down the field. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Get this W, man. The amount of W's, if they win this game, is going to be crazy. You a Bengals guy? Oh, yeah. Awesome, Robert. Awesome, awesome. The Bengals schedule is much easier this year than it was last year. I would say for the most part. A lot of easy games this year. So it should be fine. Come on, defense. Third down here, boys. We gotta get a stop on third down. Nothing stupid. I gotta say one thing. Hey, listen. I will give the refs credit this game so far because the refs have been actually pretty serviceable. The refs haven't been, like, outrageous yet. And I say yet because you already know the refs are going to be the refs. But so far, the refs have actually been pretty okay. Alright, 3rd down and 4 here. All day to throw the ball. Mahomes looks, and he overthrows. He overthrows a wide open number 24. Aiden Hutchinson was in his face, bro. Oh, behind him, actually, not in his face. But wide open. Yeah. What happens, bro? What happens, Mr. Patrick Mahomes, when you gotta go against Aiden Hutchinson? That's low-key roughing the passer, but I like the no call. That's low-key roughing the passer. He did tackle him after the play and from the back, but I like the no call. I think the no call is justified for how many times that would have been called. And Chris Collinsworth has been terrible. I refuse to listen to Chris Collinsworth. I refuse to listen to him. He is so annoying. Like, Tony Romo and Chris Collinsworth are next level annoying. Like, they are like pull your teeth out of your head annoying. Because they say the stupidest stuff left, right, and center. It should not be allowed, the stuff they say. They just don't make any sense. They just talk to talk. And I'm like, bro, what are you even saying? Mahomes throws a pick 6. Chris Collinsworth, not tonight, but normally he'd be like, well, you know, the receiver should have played better on that play. The receiver should have did this, this, and this. And it really wasn't Mahomes' fault because I absolutely love Mahomes. Like, dude, they go crazy on that stuff. It's just annoying. Yeah, watch Casey, right tackle, not on the line of scrimmage, and continues to move early. Ref's not calling it. Yeah, I'm not surprising there. I will say, though, last year, if you remember the Chargers playoff game, when the Chargers played the Jags, apparently the right tackle for the Jags the whole game was moving early, and Joey Bosa was going crazy about it. He almost got thrown out of the game because of it. So, I will say, overall-wise, that isn't just a Mahomes thing. For some reason, when right tackles jump off sides or fall start a lot, refs just don't call it. Like, I don't get it because the whole point of it is you can't do that because you give yourself incredible advantage, right, by doing that. But, yeah, they don't call it. They never call it, which is actually crazy because they should call that every single time, but they don't. I guess maybe the only reason I could see is because maybe they're like, well, the game's happening so fast, you know, like it happening so quick that you just can't like be in the moment, and you can't stop a play. But I don't know. It's such a weird thing. It's such a weird thing. I mean, if anything, I think it wouldn't be false start. I think it would be like illegal formation because you have to have a certain amount of guys on the line at all times. You can't have like you can't have 4 offensive linemen on the line and a right tackle lined up on the edge. I think the Bengals need a bye week in the playoff. Well, need a bye in the playoffs. I don't think we need it. I think it would be nice to have it. I don't think we need it though. I think we could be perfectly fine. We play a wild card, but it's nice to have, you know, that wild card bye and that wild card bye and having a wild card bye. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't think we need it. I think we could be fine without it. I think we'll be fine this year no matter what. I honestly think this year we're going to stay... I think we're going to be probably the healthiest we've ever been going into the playoffs this year. And a lot of it is because we do have, again, we have Collins and we have Jonah on the right-hand side. The only problem I will say that I'm kind of skeptical about, and it's literally the only one... Oh, yeah, there's Roger Goodell. Would be the backup lineman outside of right tackle. Right, our right guard backup, Max. I like him. I don't think he's that amazing, but I do like him a lot. But center, Trey Hill is trash. Dante Smith is not that great. So, there's a lot of those type options. Oh, okay. A little bit of a trickery play there. The Gibbs for a gain of like 6-7 yards. I like it. And on 3rd and 18... Elijah Moore just scored a 80-yard touchdown on us. How on 3rd and 18 did Elijah Moore just score an 80-yard touchdown on us, guys? Only in Madden, man. Only in Madden on 3rd and 18. Who did he outrun? He outran Cam Taylor-Britt. Can you imagine in real life Elijah Moore outrunning Cam Taylor-Britt, bro? Only in Madden. Great play, by the way. Huge catch right there by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Great catch on the play there. What was that, like 30? Yeah, it was like 30 or 40 yards. He destroyed 22, man. Bro, 22. Then that's honestly, that's also defensive holding. They didn't call that right there. That could have been defensive holding on 22. Who was 22? That's Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie just got absolutely bodied. Okay. Jared Goff looking downfield. Completes it. Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta going up for the... Sam Laporta going up for the ball and hurdling a guy. Freaking hurdles him. And, of course, there's laundry on the field. I mean, why would there not be laundry on the field? The Lions have a good drive going. Why not call a penalty? Yeah, the rookies are doing good tonight. Oh, it's on the defense. Holy crap. I didn't know they were allowed to do that. Guys, I did not know they were allowed to call that on the Chiefs. Defensive holding? Yo, hold up. Hold up. Is the NFL done with the Chiefs? Are the NFL done with the Chiefs or something? Because they never call that. That would be holding on the Lions every single time. This is crazy, man. Like, I didn't know they could do that. That's insane that they could call that right there. All right, Gibbs with a nice little 6-yard run right there. Yeah, they're utilizing Gibbs a lot more in the second half than David Montgomery. Montgomery was really just the first half guy. Dang, I didn't know they could. I really, honestly, I did not know they could do that. I thought, you know, whenever a big play happened, it has to be on the defense. I mean, it has to be on the offense. It's holding before the quarterback throws the ball past interference if it's in the air. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah. 2nd and 8 here, though. Quick pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown to the left-hand side. Completion. Gets a couple yards, not bad. Amon-Ra St. Brown. The playbook for him. Never forget round 4, pick 112. Players taken ahead of him. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Kadarius Toney, Rashad Bateman, Elijah Moore, Rondell Moore. Yeah, no one else that was actually really that good on that list. And on 3rd and 3, they drop a wide open screen pass. That was Josh Reynolds who drops a wide open screen pass. Bro. You have a great drive going. And you really dropped that. You kidding me, bro? You can't make mistakes like that in this type of game, man. That killed the drive. They're punting it, yeah. They're punting it. I would go for it here. If I was the Lions here, I would have gone for it. I really would have gone for it here. I know that's ballsy, but you got Dan Campbell, bro. You got, you know, freaking bite your kneecaps off Dan Campbell. Ooh, that was a nice punt. The backspin on that punt sucked. The backspin on that punt sucked. But it was actually a nice punt. Alright. Okay. Let me see. See what I need here. 1 second, guys. But, no, that's, I mean, so far, it's a pretty good game. It's a, like, football-wise, it's a good game, right? But because we have the, you know, bit that we want the Chiefs to lose this game, it's even more intense, man. It's even more intense. Alright. Hold a second, guys. I gotta charge my phone. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, boys. Ugh. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. What is happening in this Madden game, bro? They just scored a touchdown. Oh my gosh, this Madden game is crazy. I gotta say, both games tonight, for Madden-wise, that we've had up here, it's actually been pretty dang good. They've actually been pretty okay. Okay. Now I just gotta hope that the Chiefs go 3-0. But knowing the Chiefs, knowing how this is going to go. Okay, so I'm going to predict this next drive, okay? I think this next drive, there will be a PI call. Because this game's been kind of offensive rookie of the year. All right, hang on. Defensive rookie of the year and offense. 1 second. I will say I think this next drive, there's going to be a big PI call that's going to give the Chiefs points. But for offensive rookie of the year, I low-key have this, like, random feeling it's going to be someone. I think Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson, offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year, there's a lot of good defensive rookies this year. I mean, the obvious answer is Will Anderson Jr., but it's very possible it's somebody else. I'm going to go Will Anderson Jr. I can't get away from that because he's going to be a generational player. Like, Will Anderson Jr. is a generational guy, and same thing is with, what's his name? With Bijan. Bijan is generational good, too. So I have to say those two guys. It's possible it's not, but those guys are too good generational. On paper, those guys should easily get it. Okay, there we go. Amon-Ra has 21 fantasy points. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Amon-Ra is good, man. He is a good receiver. All right, come on. 3 and out. 3 and out, boys. Let's go, defense. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, guys. Come on, defense. Get a stop. Play action, pass. All day to throw the ball. Dude, Patrick has been... Okay, hold up. Timeout. Patrick Mahomes has been overthrowing this ball so much this game. Like, overall-wise, bro, he is overthrowing this ball so freaking much. And I know the media is going to, like, freaking absolutely go off tomorrow and say how good he played. Dude, he's been overthrowing so many passes. I mean, he had, like, what, 2 60-yard throws pretty much that he would have had if he didn't overthrow the football. See, there's things like this that he does, which I don't have a problem with. Like, he overthrows some passes, okay. But, like, the media doesn't cover that part. Like, he has had some bad passes tonight. And right there, that was a bad pass to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco made a great play on the ball. Bijan's not getting it. I just feel like he's such a big name. I feel like there's so many people who are going to want or going to, what's it called? Who are going to select him for it. I'm gonna look up the rookies. Like, you know, alright, so I'm gonna go through the rookies here, and I'm gonna see who will get it and who might not get it. Myles Garrett got hurt in this game. Wow. Alright. First down 10 here after a run by Isaiah Pacheco. It's gonna be a play action pass. Mahomes looking downfield. He's going downfield, and incomplete. Great. Guys, did I say there was going to be a PI call this next drive that gave points to... Guys, did I not call that? Did I not say there was going to be a defensive PI call next drive that's going to give the points? I literally said that. I was like, there was going to be a PI call next drive that's going to give the Chiefs points. I literally called that. I knew this was going to happen. Bro, I knew this was going to happen. Because there's no way the Chiefs so far this whole entire drive, a whole entire game, has been getting slowed down and stopped by this defense. And then I call it. I'm like, yo, bro, next drive, PI call. I haven't said that all game. I've been waiting to say that all game because I knew they was going to call it. I was just waiting for the right moment when they would call it. I knew they were going to call it there because it was so many drives now where the Chiefs are getting stopped. And Roger Goodell's like, nope. Please, go ahead and call that in PI. Play eyes, please. Play eyes, please. Yeah. They're not going to call offensive holding. No, the rest of this game is going to be all the penalties. The rest of this game probably going to be pro Chiefs, 100%. Stop narrates the NFL script. Exactly. Yeah, I'm just reading the script now, boys. I'm just reading the script now. Writer script is affecting the NFL. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, it was so obvious, too. Yeah, 65 was holding, man. It's because there's so many drives. There were so many, like, drives down the field that, like, Mahomes kept getting stopped. And he was kept overthrowing the football. And when that happens, you know, how dare, you know, they let that happen. They can't let that happen to their pretty boy, to their Mahomes. Huh. Can't let that happen, man. So I knew there was going to be something. Right? Even worse. Yeah. 3rd and 2 here, boys. 3rd and 2. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. All right. Get a stop, guys. Get a stop. Home to a field goal. Yes! Incomplete. Kadarius Toney. But that's not even Kadarius Toney's fault. Again, that's another bad pass by Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes is perfect. Mahomes is the best quarterback in the game. He was wide open, Mahomes. What's your excuse for that? He was wide open. Couldn't even throw a ball outside of a barn right there. Like, what is that pass? Okay. Maybe I'm a little. Maybe I'm a little biased. Maybe I'm a little biased. Okay. Maybe I'm a little. It was behind him. It was behind. Okay. Maybe I'm a little. Okay, that wasn't that bad. In real time, that looked worse than it was. Okay, but it was behind him. Okay, it was low and behind him. I will say it like this. For what that pass could have been, because yes, it wasn't that bad of a pass, okay? But it probably should have been in his stomach, in his chest, and not behind him low. It was an interesting play, because again, that type of route, they have they have a position where they're supposed to be on that type of route when they throw the football. Will Joe Burrow get a haircut before the playoffs? I mean, it's possible. That was terrible. He did drop it, but it was also a bad throw and behind him and low, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, okay? I will admit it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Chris Collins was praising Mahomes about every step he takes and swinging by his balls. Yeah, pretty much. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, okay? I'll give you that. To the Chiefs fans, I'll give you that. At first, it looked really bad, but yeah. Can't stand Collinsworth. Never seen a player like him take former team so much. Collinsworth, I just like him and Romo, bro. Romo is all about Mahomes. I'm not Mahomes. Romo's all about Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen could literally throw 7 interceptions and Romo would go crazy about him. And then Mahomes, it's all about Chris Collinsworth with Mahomes. It's like, listen, I said this before in the beginning of the live stream, and I'll say it again. I understand if you take your profession very serious, right? And you know, Chris Collinsworth knows, people want to hear a good thing about Mahomes, right? Chiefs fans, all they want to hear is how good Mahomes is. NFL fans, they want to hear about how good Mahomes is. But I feel like you're not a great analyst / commentator if all you do is talk about like how good he is. Well, I'm sorry. If you don't you make up excuses when he makes mistakes. You make up excuses on why, like him throwing an interception or throwing a bad pass. You just like, oh no, that's not him. That's not on him. That's not his fault. When you do that, right? When you do all that stuff, you're literally it's pointless. What's the point of being a commentator when you have to pick, even if you love a player and you think he's the best ever to play the game, you at least have to criticize him when he makes mistakes. But these analysts, they don't do that. And it just makes no sense. It makes sense because, Chiefs fans love it, but it's like, you gotta criticize them. Like, if Joe throws a stupid interception, I'm gonna blame Joe, right? I'm not gonna sit here and say, bro, that pick 6 was all, Jamar Chase's fault. No, if Jamar Chase was running a good route and Burrow threw a bad pass, it is what it is, man. I'm going to call that. But these analysts, they don't do it, man. The alien, Josh Allen, dumb question on my part. It's like your Magic 8-ball show. It's possible. LOL. He threw it right between the cross. It was kind of bad. It was, listen, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was behind the guy. It was, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was low and behind it, which is, again, not a good pass. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. He's doing it right between the, yeah. Can't stand Collinsworth. Never a player hate on his former team so much. Yeah, Collinsworth, Romo does talk good about us. Collinsworth does not. And he was literally a Hall of Fame receiver for us, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. 1st down and 10. Come on, guys. Only down by 3. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Oh my god, I love that. The Chiefs guy runs up the middle and tries to like jump up and make a crazy play. And that gets picked off in Madden. Are you kidding me, bro? See, that right there, I would say it might be on Burrow. That might have been on Burrow right there. That pass did get tipped up and intercepted. I gotta watch that playback. Yeah, no, that was on Burrow. It literally was like underthrown there, and it got tipped up and picked off. You run around for analysts, Dan Dierdorf. That dude's absolutely hated the Bengals. Wait, I wasn't? Well, I mean, like, watching, like, I've watched a lot of Bengals games in my life, even before, you know, last year. So, I mean, I've heard Dan Dierdorf. I don't like him as an analyst. I'm 26, so I've been around for a while. You know, I've seen a thing or two. All right, there's a flag. What's the flag? Offense. I told you. What did I tell you? Every single penalty from now on the rest of this game is against the Lions. So last drive, there was a holding call not called, but yet, when freaking... How is that tripping? Are you kidding me? He fell. He got pushed to the ground. The guy tried to go over top of him, and he just falls to the ground like this, and the guy falls on him, and then they call tripping. They call tripping. That's not tripping. Tripping's when you put your foot out on purpose. If you fall to the ground and someone goes over top of you, oh, yeah, he went over top of you and you caused him to fall. That's not tripping. That's just called the player's a dumb, and tried to go over top of a guy who was on the ground. What do you expect? What, is he supposed to, like, go, I'm sorry, I'm in your way. Let me not get in your way, man. I'm so sorry. Go get my quarterback. I'm sorry I'm in your way. Like, that's so stupid. It's so stupid. Dan Dierdorf was the North announcer in history, even worse than Chris Collinsworth. I agree with that. I hated Dan Dierdorf. I really hated him. Yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah, that is crazy. 3rd and 2, play action pass, and incomplete, man. Intended for number 14, and Ron St. Brown. Oh my gosh, this Lions offense. This Lions squad, man. But, like, again, even the Lions squad, literally, you kill a drive because a guy is on the ground and a guy tries to go over top of him, and that's tripping. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. So, next time, David Montgomery, here's a PSA, David Montgomery. Next time you get pushed to the ground and a guy's trying to walk over top of you, you have to leave your legs flat, right? Put a pillow down so he can walk his little butt over top of you and get to the quarterback. Because apparently, whoa, what's happening? No, that's not a fumble. That's not going to be a fumble. That's not going to be. They're going to say he was down. His forearm hit the ground before the ball came out. That's not a fumble. That's not a turnover now. No, that's not a turnover. They're going to say this part of his arm hit the ground when the ball came out. The ground cannot cause a fumble, guys. The ground cannot cause a fumble. Chiefs are going to remain the ball. Yeah. They're going to say the ball came out once it hit the ground. If it was even a slight second before that, I still don't think they would have called it anyway because it's obviously the Chiefs, and they're not going to take that away from the Chiefs. But yeah. All right, run play up the middle here. Isaiah Pacheco picks up a couple yards. And there's a fight. No, that's not. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's not even Isaiah Pacheco. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Man, this game's crazy. This game is crazy so far. I just can't wait. I can't wait for the end of this tomorrow. Patrick Mahomes is so good. Did you see him last night? He was making perfect throws without Kelsey. He doesn't even need Kelsey. Yeah, I saw him last night. He overthrew like 74 balls. 2nd and 6. Completion here. And they can't tackle. Lions, bro. Lions, bro. How do you not tackle him? He's a third string tight end. You really can't tackle Blake Bell? Or is Noah Gray? I don't care who it is. Noah Gray or Blake Bell. You can't tackle him? By the way, good injury here. Good injury. Shout out to the Lions. Because that right there is the Chiefs went no huddle. And that's Blake Bell. You can't tackle a third, fourth string tight end who probably never should be sniffing a roster. Last year, Blake Bell had what? 600? No, he had 200 snaps last year. 700 the year before. 200 snaps last year is all Blake Bell had. Because Noah Gray had way more. Okay, Brian Branch is actually hurt. Never mind. Alright, never mind. Brian Branch. I hope Brian Branch is okay. What I thought that was the Chiefs were going no huddle, so I thought that was like a injury. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it's a fake injury you do, and you do it just so you can kind of slow down the team because they go no huddle. I thought that's what that was, but no, it looks like there was actually he's actually hurt. So I hope he's okay. That's gonna be a huge loss for the Lions. I mean, he literally got the pick 6 tonight. He's been playing great football. Oh, that's going to be awful if he's actually hurt. Is he good? Because I thought it was like a fake injury to kind of slow down the game. Which, you know, you do that. You do that right there. Especially because they were about to go no huddle. But the fact, again, just a little side note, again, the fact that you missed that tackle is absolutely garbage, bro. That's absolutely garbage. You can't miss a tackle like that. That's false start. Wow. They're literally, dude, all game, 74 is false starting and they're not calling it. All game. Okay, he's good. All right, Brian Branch is good. He's walking off the field. This might have been a fake injury. Hey, listen, I don't like to be that guy, but sometimes they were going to go no huddle. Somebody go down. And listen, last year we saw in the Steelers game? Was it Steelers game? No, the Bengals game. The Bengals were fine for this, and the Saints were fine for this. Because the team went no huddle, and the coaches told them, like, hit the ground. Somebody hit the ground. Because if you hit the ground, then what we can do is we can go ahead and, you know, stop that team. That team gets a little bit of a stopperoo by hitting the ground. Because then you can slow down the game. The NFL fined, like, the Bengals, and they fined, it was Jesse Bates. They fined the Bengals, like, $500,000, and the Saints $500,000 because of that. But, again, it's a part of the strategy, man. You know, hit the ground like that. What's the details of Joe Shiesty's contract? We don't know yet. We're probably not going to find out. I'll look it up real fast. But we probably won't find out the contract breakdown until tomorrow. I'll look it up. Yeah. Let me see if there's any details on this. Annual basics of $55 million per year. No. There's no actual details of the contract. I mean, I'll look it up here, see if there's any. I love how this article says, why did Joe Burrow sign this contract? Well, because he wants money. Why did Joe Burrow decide that he was going to take this contract? Maybe because he wants to get paid. I freaking love analysts and football analysts. I swear I love the media. I love the media so freaking much because they say the dumbest things, and it makes me happy. It really makes me happy, bro. Because they say the stupidest things. Why did Joe Burrow take this contract? Because, you know what? Because he decided that he actually wanted to get paid for what he does. He decided he wants to stay with the team. He decided that, you know what? It makes perfect sense. Why not? Yeah, no, I don't see any. I'm checking all my sources. I don't see anything about the contract extension right now. We'll probably get details tomorrow. I would have to say. Since you consider it unlikely. Oh, there we go. T. Higgins' contract extension is unlikely. How is it unlikely when you don't even know How is it unlikely when you don't know the contract details? First off, and to Adam here, that is not true. There is a great chance now we keep T. Higgins. Because you got to keep in mind that Joe's new contract does not start for 2 years, right? We have 2 years of his rookie deal left before his contract extension starts, right? And because of that, that means we have... we have 2 more years of a contract extension before it starts, which means we can sign T. Higgins to a contract and backload it, and for the next actually we could front load it, and for the next 2 years, just utilize that contract, right? And then after that, we can make it cheaper, and that's when Burrow's contract comes up. Again, we don't know Burrow's contract, right? 5-year contract, right? After 2 years. 2 years, it works out pretty well for us with the T. Higgins contract. And in the next 5 years, again, we don't know how it's going to work out, but it could be backloaded. It's $219 million guaranteed, which means there's $60 million they can wiggle around. There's $60 million they can put off and really push around, right? So it's going to happen. It's unlikely because you can't spend 110 on players. You can spend 110 on players when you backload the contract, right? When you backload the contract, you can push out the money 5 years, voidable years, and do cash. You can make it work. It's the reason why T. Higgins isn't always there's reason why it's not 100% that T. Higgins will get signed. It's not because of Joe. It's because of Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase's contract is the problem. It's not T or Joe's. It's Jamar Chase's. But again, like I said, that's going to be interesting. But again, with Jamar Chase's contract, that comes down to, in the future, the money, the salary cap goes up. But let's say it would be dumb to resign him. I'll say it would be dumb. It's going to be challenging. I know, Adam, you are correct. It's going to be challenging. That's why I've said I would never want to be in the spot that Katie Blackburn and Duke Tobin's in right now. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Joe has already made it clear that he's confident we keep everyone, and as long as Joe, who is the leader of this team, says that, the team has to find a way to get it done. The team has to find a way to get it done. Now, with the fact that the next 2 years we have Joe on a reasonable contract, I think they can get it done with that. They're just going to have to front load it. Front load it the next 2 years, and then after that, it's going to have to be less money. There's the salary cap, as they always say, this is like a joke in football, the salary cap's a myth. And that truly is true. The salary cap is a myth. Because you can always do voidable years, right? But the problem is again, we are probably going to lose players like Cheeto. We're going to probably lose players like, Tyler Boyd, DJ Reader, etc., right? There's so many players we're going to lose. And I've been talking so much that they stopped them. Let's go. 3rd and 2, incomplete pass. Yeah, no, there's no false start. They're not calling any single false start at all. They're literally not calling any false start this whole entire game. Their right tackle false started 7 times tonight, and they're not calling it. Yeah, the fact he was not, that is kind of crazy, actually. Mahomes should have been ruled down there. They're not. I'm telling you, every single penalty from now on is going to be against the Lions. Like, you can't even make up the fact that the Lions guy was on the ground and they called a penalty on him for tripping. He wanted to quit and cry. He always wants to quit and cry. That's why we got to draft strong. 100%. We do. We have this next draft, we got to take a cornerback. We're going to have to take, most likely, a defensive tackle. We're going to have to take offensive linemen. Like, this is why every pick is important. But keep in mind, we got picks for Jesse Bates. We're going to get picks for Hayden Hurst. We got picks for Von Bell. So we have a lot of different extra ammunition. And we're going to have to draft well. And the fact that this year's draft is hitting in every way possible is the biggest understatement to say how amazing it is. Because this year's draft being amazing is changing this team and is the reason why we can win the Super Bowl many times in the future. And going back to Extreme Dirt, don't want to miss your comment. Like Joe Dirt's dad said, why does the wind blow? It just does. Yeah, pretty much. Burrow is good enough to get it done without T. I agree with you that he can do it without T. But, you know, I can drive a car without shoes. Should I do it? Probably not. I prefer to wear shoes when I'm driving my car. He made the field goal. I mean, you could do it without shoes, bro. Like, I prefer it, though. I could go out in the winter with shorts on and probably get hypothermia, but I prefer to wear long pants and maybe snow pants. Like, you could do a lot of things, honestly, right? I prefer it, though. We won 5 without T. Forget about those competitive picks. Yeah, those competitive picks are going to be so great for us. It's going to be so amazing. We're keeping T no matter what. I think we keep T. I think we keep T. I think we keep everyone. I mean, Jamar Chase and T. I'm not... Anyone else is on the table. Anyone else could be gone. I don't think T's gone. I really don't. Joe, the way Joe said it, I don't think T's gone. I don't think. The way, if Joe didn't say what he said, then maybe. Maybe Joe, T could be gone, but the way Joe said it, I do not believe he's gone. I don't believe he's gone. I'm going to tell you, I think T and Chase will be on this team. Everyone else, I don't know. I really don't know. And after this contract, I don't know. T's not going to go. I think 1,000% T gets an extension probably within the next 3 weeks. Within the next 3 weeks, T gets an extension. Because you got to keep in mind, also, this is a side note here. If we don't get T on the contract, we can franchise tag him 3 times. You know that, right? Earlier, Chase and Diggs are their career. Everyone else will come and go. Yeah, literally. But, yeah, they can franchise tag T. Higgins 3 times if they wanted to. The first year is 25 mil. The second year is 35 mil. So they're not going to do it more than once. But 25 mil franchise tag is actually not that bad. Especially because he would be around 30 some odd mil if he hit the free agency. Again, like I said though, at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna say I can't wait again. 1,000% we can't say T is gonna stay, right? Because at the end of the day, yes, anything could happen, right? At the end of the day, anything's possible. I project him staying, but yes, it's possible he does not stay if they can't work out a contract with him. But the way he is, like, the way he wants to be here, he wants to play his career here, and he wants to be with Burrow. Burrow structured his contract, made it very vocal that he's doing it around Chase and T. Higgins. I think he'll stay. That's my personal opinion. But, again, like I said, technically speaking, I could be wrong in the end. You never know, right? But, yeah. But it's better if he goes. Can't spend 60 mil on a receiver. Oh, it's not 60 mil. It's 100 mil. Adam, my man, you are undercutting that value, my good sir. It's 100 mil. It's not going to be 60. It's going to be at least 100. But again, like I said, we'll see. Again, I to the point, I don't want to 100% say he's going to stay because I think he will. But again, I'm just predicting, right? And at the end of the day, if they get it, they'll figure it out. General Dunn said they can find their own receivers. We got ours. That is true. But then Mike Brown also did come out and say about the pie. And Mike Brown did say about how the pie, you know, sometimes the pieces, there's not enough pieces for everybody. But at the same time, though, you know, I think we'll find a way to get a piece or two to T. Higgins. First down 10 here. Run up the middle here. Okay, good run here. Not a bad run. About a 4-yard run by David Montgomery. Next year after that, he's gone. Yeah, I think, okay, if we don't work out a contract, we franchise that. But I think he'll at least be here for another year. I'll say that then. I think at least. But again, like I said, we'll have to wait and see. And for T, it would make sense too. Because if we did franchise tag him, he gets 25 mil. I mean, wherever he goes, I think he'll get a great contract wherever he goes. He might not get 25 a year though. He might get like 22, 23. All right, come on. They're trying to run the football. They're trying to run the football. But the problem is, this freaking Lions offense is so bad at throwing the football that their running is not working. 35 mil plus 25 mil is 65. Lions, I guess. Wait, hang on. Where's my math skills? So you're saying 25 mil, right? You're saying for next year franchise tag, right? Where are you getting 35 mil from? Because if he gave a contract extension, right? This year is 4 mil. Next year will be 25. And the contract extension would be probably 100 mil over 5 years. So, Adam, where are you getting the 35 from? If I may ask. They did sell. Delay of game offense. They are actually selling. 100%. Lions out of gas, yeah. Oh, man. These refs now. Now the refs are like, listen. The refs are like this. The refs are like, listen. Listen. Okay? We're done. The refs are like, Roger Goodell's like this. Calling up the refs. Listen, refs. Okay, I'm done with this. Just give them the win. Refs are like, thought you never ask. Oh my gosh. Freaking number 8. Josh Reynolds on 3rd down and long. Josh Reynolds. First down Lions. Let's go, Josh Reynolds. Bro, he was getting hit right there. Okay. You said, Adam. Okay, Adam. Okay, you good. Oh, you're saying Chase. Okay. Yeah, I think he'll probably ask for like 33. Probably 33 mil in all honesty. But no, I agree with that. I'm not against that. I'm getting 100 mil from the extension. So most likely, if the extension happens, we'll probably get a it will probably be $100 million extension. My guess would be 5-year extension, probably 20 a year for 5 years. T. Higgins extension. That's what I'm getting 100 mil from. So I apologize. I didn't actually realize that you were talking about Jamar Chase and him. Okay, see, I apologize. I should have read your comment better. You were saying that it's 60 mil over 2 receivers. I thought you meant 60 mil for 1 receiver. Okay, I apologize, Adam. I didn't read your stuff right. That's on me. Yeah, no flag. That should have been roughing the passer. But hey, look, they called a flag the next play later anyway, right? Oh, man. They actually did call it on the Chiefs. Okay. I give you that. But yeah, no, it'll be $100 million after we give the extension. But you're right. $60 million for 2 receivers is a lot. I will agree with that. But they are the best players on our team. And you got to remember that, usually, especially nowadays, teams are paying what? Stupid money. They're paying stupid money to pass rushers. Nick Bosa's just got, what, the 24 year? No, what was it? 35 a year? What did Nick Bosa just get? How much did Nick Bosa just get a year? What was it? It was 5 years, so it was 25. No, it was 25 a year? He got stupid money, which again, that's just how it's working nowadays, though. All these, it's pretty much you are going to pay stupid money to a position, right? In all honesty, you just choose what position you're paying stupid money to. And we're not paying, if we were paying stupid money to Trey Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard, I would say $60 million is a lot. But when you look at the fact that these are 2 number 1 receivers and the best in the league, I don't know. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit less debatable there. The Bengals have made their biggest profits in the last 2 years. They know it's special. Yeah. It's nice to have so much talent on the Bengals roster. But when you play Madden, you don't have to adjust anyone. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Okay, come on. Play action pass. Jared Goff looking down the field. Completes it. And it's Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds. Like 60-yard play. Almost a tutty. Bro. Come on, Josh Reynolds. Bro, Josh Reynolds is cooking right now. Freaking Josh Reynolds is cooking. Nah, bro, the Lions are not out of gas. You know what the Lions are doing? The Lions are hitting that second. They're hitting that second curve, man. They're hitting that second speed burst. Right now, they're hitting that second speed burst for the Lions. Ooh, and David Montgomery is eating. David Montgomery's eating. The Lions are eating. There's a lot of cooking in the kitchen. You good. I love tea, but it would be dumb to spend this money on a mediocre. Yeah, again, like I said, I understand where you're coming from, Adam. I do understand where you're coming from. And it is a lot of money. You're right. But, it's one weird situation. But I think what they're doing is they're going to just figure out what they think is best for them. Alright, come on. Let's go, baby. Amon St. Brown, motion in the ocean. Run up the middle. Touchdown, David Montgomery! Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay. 21. The Lions are winning. The Lions are winning. The Lions are winning, boys. Let's go. 21-20. David might be mid, but David is unstoppable. Touchdown, Lions! Reynolds is slow, but Reynolds is... I don't know, bro. Reynolds is good. I like Reynolds. Oh, man. 21-14, boys. He's good enough. He is good enough, man. Let's go, baby. This is a game. This is a game, bro. This is a game. Oh, my gosh. This is a good game. They've been drafting too well. That's just he created his situation. We have signed many of the players in free agency behind Hendrickson. Yeah. No, and we just got what's his name? We just got our man's our star Myles Murphy. And if Myles Murphy can develop into a top 10 pass rusher in the NFL, you know he's going to be cheap for a good amount of time. So it's a combination. We're doing amazing when it comes to our drafts, and they're really showing and working out. But Lions are a very good team, no doubt. The Chiefs are supposed to be the #1 in football cap. I mean, I'll definitely say without Kelsey and Chris Jones, the Chiefs aren't anything. And the problem with the Chiefs is they don't have much money in their salary cap. So it's going to get a little interesting the next couple of years. I'll definitely tell you that. Like, the Chiefs fans want to talk so much crap to us about our guys, and you got to pay Joe Burrow. You're like, bro, you guys are in the same spot, but you're in a way worse spot than us, because we actually have a defense. And we have a defense outside of just having Chris Jones. He's going to be nice. He's my Rookie of the Year pick. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting season. I'll say that. Alright, hang on, I'm trying to see if there's any detail updates on Joe Burrow's contract. I don't see one. 7 minutes to go in the fourth here, boys. Teddy K. Kappa. Oh, you took away Teddy K. Why would you take... Wait, no, I don't think you did take away K. I don't know who you took away. You took away a message. Zach Taylor will be coaching after Andy Reid retires, too. Yeah, he will be. And I was going to say one thing. When the Chiefs lose Andy Reid, I don't know what they're going to be. I don't know what they're going to be when they lose Andy Reid. I'll tell you that. Maybe finished? No. No. Mahomes is a great quarterback. Again, even if I'm biased. Wait, what's happening in this game? Why did Chuck Sizzle just have a touchdown? What am I missing? I'm not watching this Madden game and Chuck Sizzle just has like a touchdown. Did he return a punt? What just happened? Guys, if you're watching this Madden game, what happened to Chuck Sizzle? Did he just like return a punt or a kick? Or throw it? I don't know what's going on there. Alright, come on, defense. Come on, defense. Nothing stupid here now. Lot of in caves of blue among the reds in those stands. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Listen, Lions fans are true. There's like this Lions fan change is actually a thing, man. By the way, how is this game so high scoring on the Madden game wise though? This game is way too high scoring. I can't, dude. I'm gonna have a heart attack if I try to watch this game week 1 and it's games like this. If it's like a 40-point game like this, man, I'm not gonna survive the whole season. I'm not gonna survive the whole season if this is how the game goes week 1. I love how Jared Goff has more passing yards in this game than Patrick Mahomes. He has 30 more passing yards. Nice play, Chiefs. 31 here, boys. What is this? What is this 3rd-and-1 play? What? Bro! What did they just run on 3rd-and-1? Did they just stacked the box and then tried to out-muscle their way to the right-hand side with number 4? Bro, what was that? On 3rd-and-1? Bruh. What even was that? Like, dude, y'all, I know the media is not going to talk about that play, but that is a huge, stupid play. 3rd-and-1, all you need is a 1st down, and you run like a trickery where you stack them. Like, that's as stupid as the Colts play. I'll say it. That's as stupid as the Colts play. That was just idiotic. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what... See, I can't tell you what you watched, because I don't know what I watched. Hit that like button, y'all. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. If you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure you hit that like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. I do appreciate everyone of you guys in this stream. We got 28 people in this stream. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I don't even know what happened there. I don't even know what happened there, bro. We are about to hit 3 hours. 3-hour live stream, guys. 3 hours, man. Whew, we've been here a while, boys. This has been a long stream, man. But you know what? This is actually not my longest stream as of recently, though. My longest stream was draft night, where we streamed for 4 hours. 4 hours draft night. Maybe eventually we'll do 24-hour stream. Maybe eventually we'll do 24-hour stream. Yo, we might win this game in the Madden one, though. We might win this game in the Madden one. Yeah, the Lions right now, they need a long 5-minute drive, and then they need to score a touchdown and just go for 2. Just to destroy the chance of the Chiefs going down and scoring a touchdown again. W stream, I appreciate you. If Goff and Lions can hold on to the ball, that's game. I say right now, 5-minute drive, score a touchdown. Listen, hear me out, right? Hear me out. If you're the Lions right now, right? You go down and field, score a touchdown, like 5-minute drive. There's like a minute left. I go for 2. You go for 2, game's over, right? You go for 2, game's over. Because if you don't get the 2, it's a 7-point game, right? If you get the 2, then game's over. If you don't get the 2, let's say you go for 1, then yeah, you're up by 8. They go out, but then they go down the field, score a touchdown, and get the 2 and tie the game. I go for 2. Honestly, I go for 2. That extra point there, or that like extra thing, because you could just, if you get the 2, game over. Game over. They can't win. All right, 1st down and 10 here, boys. Big fancy truck stop. I got my notifications on. I appreciate you, extreme. All right, 1st down and 10. Come on. Come on. What's happening? What's the flag? They call false start. Dude, the refs are not allowing this to happen. The refs are not going to allow this to happen. Bro, the refs are not going to let this happen, bro. No! The right side guy on the Chiefs jumped. That right side on the Chiefs guy jumped. That is so bullcrap. Oh yeah, Mahomes, I bet you're smiling, bro. Yeah, I bet you're smiling because your refs are helping you, huh? Your ref pals are helping you. He's smiling on the sideline. He's like, Goodell, you're doing good, guys. David Montgomery, bro. David Montgomery! That's Gibbs. That's Gibbs. I thought that was Montgomery. Bro, honestly, low-key, timeout. I thought that was David Montgomery. And I was about to be like, bro, what did they just give David Montgomery? Because he looks good. I thought that was David Montgomery. And I was like, bro, what did they give David Montgomery? Because he looks good. Like, bro, he's okay, right? But, like, he's not that okay. He's not that good, bro. At that point, if that was David Montgomery, not Gibbs, I'd be like, yo, if you wanted to test him on the sideline to see if he's on something, I wouldn't be against the concept or idea, okay? I would understand you drug testing him after that run. Because that's not David Montgomery. See, that's David Montgomery. See what I'm saying? That's David Montgomery. He gets 3 yards and he gets tackled right away. That's David Montgomery. Like, what? That's what I'm saying. Like, when I saw that run, I'm like, there's something going on there. David Montgomery hasn't looked that good before. that looks a little bit too good for David Montgomery. Why are Lions fans? This is what I want to say, bro. Lions fans, the ones that actually been Lions fans forever, right? Like, bro, they know they suck, right? They know they suck for a long time. So it's like funny. Because even though the Lions are winning this game, right? They just showed an old lady on the screen, right? She looks so depressed. Bro, because, like, I think Lions fans are so accustomed that they know, bro, like, that they're probably going to find a way to lose this game, right? So, it's like Lions fans are just so ready to, like, yeah, we're probably going to lose this game, so we're just kind of, ready for it. We're just kind of ready for this loss and shit. Well, shiz. I said shiz. And also, this game, I don't know how we lost this game. This actually was a pretty good game, overall-wise. I want to look at the stats for this game. Okay. They stopped them. You're going to go for this, though, right? I mean, bro, this is just setting up a stupid Mahomes, like, game-winning drive. Now this is not even fun anymore, bro. The Lions really just sold out, bro. The Lions sold. The Lions literally just said, we're going to run the ball 3 plays in a row. Like, bro, the Lions just sold right there. Freaking Lions, man. They just sold. They just said, bro, we're going to run the ball 3 plays in a row. All right, they're going for 4th and 2 here, boys. 4th and 2. Montgomery's in the backfield. You got to get this, boys. You got to get this. Okay. Jared Goff, ball is batted down. Ball is batted down. Chiefs gonna win. The Lions sold. The Chiefs are gonna win. Bro, there's no way. There ain't no way in any universe that that Deshaun Watson's gonna have 448 yards against us. That was such a stupid play. On 4th and 2? Really? On 4th and 2? Your defense has been playing good all game long. Your defense has been playing good all game long. And you're just not going to I would punt the ball there. I would have punt the ball. If you're going to sell, at least punt the ball. Wide open. Bro, Kadarius Toney, wide open, and Mahomes misses the throw. Wide open, Kadarius Toney, and Mahomes misses the throw. Yeah, Goff could have ran it for a first down easily. That was so booty butthole naked wide open, and Mahomes misses the throw. That is criminal. That is so criminal, man. Dan Campbell risking the biscuit in week 1. It's just stupid, though. It's honestly just stupid. There's a flag. This better be holding. This better be holding, refs. Do not call it on the Lions. There's nothing you call on the Lions here. That's holding. Holding offense. Come on, call holding. Thank you. That you honestly, refs, bro, Roger Goodell right now is probably flaming. Roger Goodell is probably flaming. He did drop the pass, but it was a bad throw. It was a bad throw on the play. Hey, look, Orlando Brown replacement. He can't stop 53, so he has to hold him. That's what happens when you lose Orlando Brown. What happens? Good flag. Good flag right there. Good job. Good job, refs. 2:19 to go. Come on, defense. All right. 2nd and 20 here, boys. 2nd and 20. I know they finally got them for holding. Exactly. Incomplete. 3rd and 20. Incomplete. Let's go, baby. Come on, boys. Come on, defense. Let's go, defense. One more stop in this game. Oh, man. The Chiefs' kingdom is crumbling. It's slowly clumbering down. Come on. Come on. It's 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20. Ah, incomplete. Incomplete. 4th and 20. They're going to have to punt it. Oh, they're putting the Kelsey put the shirt on his head. Kelsey is covering his head with the towel. Kelsey's covering his head with the towel. Oh, mother of everything. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Punt the ball, Chiefs. They're going for it on 4th and 20? Bro, you guys are going for it on 4th and 20? False start. False start. Not called. Oh, it's called. False start. Yup, punt the ball. Punt the ball. Good job, Chiefs. Good job, Chiefs. Yeah. What? How does it feel when you did it all game long and they never called it? How does it feel when the refs finally call something against you? Let's go. Let's go, baby. I mean, they don't go for it on 4th and 25, right? Yo, I think they honestly do. They're doing this just so that they can make a highlight reel. They're doing it just so they can make a highlight reel. 4th and 25 here. Mahomes looking. He rolls out. He throws it downfield. It's incomplete. 2-minute warning, baby. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, baby. 2-minute warning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My hands hurt. My hands hurt. I slapped them together too much, boys. Oh, look at that dance. Oh, look at that dance, man. Oh, look at that dance, bro. Yeah. 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 Let's go, baby. Let's go. Eat. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my God. This is amazing. Let's go, baby. Yeah, you know what, guys? To all the Chiefs fans who said, we don't need Chris Jones. We don't need Travis Kelce. How good is Mahomes without his weapons? Oh, remember when Joe Burrow was only good because of his weapons? Remember all that talk? All those comments? How good is Mahomes without his weapons? How good is Mahomes without his weapons? He ain't nothing. Jamar Chase went out last year, and Joe is still just fine. Hayden Hurst went down, Joe is just fine. Ain't doing it with freaking these guys. The only problem, guys, the only problem I have right now is Jared Goff and this Lions squad tried to sell last drive. They tried to sell last drive, and that's the only problem I have right now. Is they tried to sell last night. That's the only problem I have, bro. Is last drive, they sold out, and they just said, run the ball 3 plays and punt it. Or let's go for it. Bro. Elijah Moore at 163 yards and a touchdown. That game was crazy. Ain't gonna hold you. Ain't gonna hold you on that one. That game was crazy. I'm gonna sim it. I'm gonna see how it goes. Bro, we need a first down and game's over. We need a first down and game's over. Man, I'm sweating right now, boys. I am sweating. I am sweating right now, boys. Wait, why did they go to Ultimate Team? I'm bugging, boys. I'm bugging. I'm like, that goal for 425 there kind of just got me all shaken up, man. The only good thing is, so they're at the KC 30. So, honestly speaking wise, and I'll be honest with you, I feel like this is just going to be, they're going to probably run the ball three plays and kick a field goal. That's probably what they're going to do here, is 3 plays and kick a field goal, and then just say that the Chiefs had to beat them on defense. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just 3 plays, kick a field goal. Alright. Kelsey is so upset. Why is Mahomes? I don't like when Mahomes smiles. When Mahomes smiles, he knows something. And I feel like he knows there's going to be a flag or something. There's going to be a holding call. It's going to knock him out of field goal range or something. Okay. They run the ball 1 time. Oh my gosh. Bro, they just pushed David Montgomery like 4 yards. Like, David Montgomery had like 2 yards there, and they pushed him like an extra 3 or 4 yards. How is the media going to portray this game? Mahomes got robbed because he didn't have Kelsey. His receivers couldn't play. His receivers kept messing up. It was all his receivers' fault. It wasn't Mahomes' fault. I'm just thinking about how the media is going to portray this, you know? Oh, they have us win that game. Alright. 31-21. Come on, boys. Run play up the middle. Okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, David Montgomery wants that first down too bad. David Montgomery wants that first down so freaking bad. And I respect it, bro. I do respect it. David Montgomery literally was trying to get a first down, bro. They picked him up and pulled him back. They picked his butt up and pulled his butt back, bro. They were like, bro, he wants that first down way too much. 32 here. Play action, go deep. Throw a touchdown pass. Bro, play action here. Go deep. Throw a touchdown pass. Hang on. Goff is undefeated versus Mahomes. I'm not looking at the chat because I want to see this play live. This is game, guys. This is game. Oh my gosh. Okay. My heart, bro. My heart can't take it. This is game. That game? First down? Where are they going to spot the ball? Where are they going to spot the ball? That's first? Is that official? That's game. That's game. That's game. That's game. The Chiefs lost. The Chiefs lost. Oh my gosh. Chiefs lost. Bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, I can't believe that. The Chiefs just lost. The Chiefs are 0-1. We're taking the conference. We're gonna take the conference. Let's freaking go, bro. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who they, bro? Who they? Who freaking they, bro? Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm in shock right now. Bro. It is Burrow head football. Pat who? Pat who? Pat who? Pat who? Pat's the best. Pat who? Pat who? Pat nobody. Pat nobody. Pat who? This is a Super Bowl celebration? This is a Super Bowl opening night celebration? Cause I don't see a Pat who. I don't know Patrick who. Is he somebody else? Patrick who? Oh, you mean Burrow head? Hey, do we get like a kickback for this game? Because they played in Burrowhead. They played in our stadium. I don't know what's going to happen there because they played in our stadium, Burrowhead, and yet they did that, man. That's really crazy, man. That's crazy how they played in our stadium, Burrowhead, and we get no kickback for it. That's crazy, man. We definitely should get a kickback for that. You can't play in Burrowhead like that. I mean, honestly, we should find them because they played like crap in Burrowhead. Like that looks bad for us. You know, you can't play bad in our stadium and look bad. Like we already own your stadium 3-1, and you guys are looking bad for our stadium. You're making our stadium look bad. People don't want to go to our stadium anymore because you guys make it look bad. Like, Burrowhead should not be, making it look that bad. Alright, guys, it's time to make Chiefs fans angry, okay? Guys, it's time to make Chiefs fans angry. Hold up. I gotta record this for YouTube. My reaction after the game. So, I'm about to kick into YouTube personnel, guys, so 1 second. I gotta kick into YouTube personnel. Alright, guys, so the game is over. The Lions beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And we gotta break this down. Let's go and get right into it. Jared Goff, 22 for 35, 253 yards and a touchdown. David Montgomery, 64 yards and a touchdown. Honestly, Gibbs looked amazing this game. Absolutely freaking amazing. He didn't have that many rushes, but every time he had the football, he looked like he was a difference maker. I'm going to tell you right now, Gibbs might win Rookie of the Year. With how good he was in this game and how good he's probably going to be this year, he could easily win Rookie of the Year. Josh Reynolds was a guy I did not expect to go off this game, and he went freaking off this game. Like, Josh Reynolds looked like an absolute S-plus tier receiver, and I was not expecting that in any way possible. Amon St. Brown got his, and overall, this Lions offense did struggle a lot in this game. They weren't perfect, but listen, they got the job done when they had to. They kind of sold out on the second to last drive, running the ball over and over again. And then on the 4th and 2, that was such a stupid play. They literally just run the ball. Like, they could have ran it with first down with Jared Goff, but they ended up just trying to throw the ball, and it gets batted down. But nothing is stupider, and I'm going to say nothing is stupider than the 3rd and 1, where Mahomes and the boys try to do the stupidest play I've ever seen in my freaking life, where they tried to run a, Mahomes hands the ball off to Jerick McKinnon, then they toss it to number 4. Who is number 4 anyway? Rasheed Rice, and then they try to run to right-hand side, and they get stopped. That was the stupidest 3rd and 1 play I've ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was trash on trash on trash. So I'm not surprised there, but overall, I'll say one thing. The Chiefs, they need Chris Jones. The Chiefs need Chris Jones. They need to have Chris Jones, and they need Travis Kelce. They're not going to win many games without those two guys. Because Kadarius Toney tonight looked freaking awful. Guy was dropping passes left and right. Also, the other receivers, I mean, Rasheed Rice did have a touchdown. He looked the best. But outside of that, I mean, no one else looked good. MVS didn't look that good. Sky Moore didn't do anything. Justin Watson caught a big pass before halftime. But their receiving core is trash outside of Kelce. And they're not going to go far without with those two guys. And one thing we learned tonight, and I know Chiefs fans are going to absolutely hate me for saying this, but Mahomes can't do everything. Mahomes can't do everything. Sorry, I hate to tell you that. Mahomes can't do everything. I mean, he tried to, though. He had 45 rushing yards. He tried to be the team. Like, the idea of putting the team on your back, Mahomes did everything humanly possible there to try to put the team on his back. And he found out what they say. F around and find out. He effed around and found out. He can't be everything. They need Chris Jones. They need their system together. And you know what? It works out pretty dang well. MVS did have 2 receptions, 48 yards, and I'm not considering that really anything. But on all honesty, and I know Chiefs fans are going to hate me for saying this, but the amount of times in that game where the ball was overthrown, intended for a receiver, it was at least 6, 7, or 8 passes that were overthrown by Patrick Mahomes in this game, which could have been caught, but was overthrown, and there was a huge late in the game that was overthrown by Patrick Mahomes. So, I gotta say that right now, and I know Chiefs fans are gonna hate me for saying that, but they definitely, Mahomes sold on some of these plays. Some of these plays could have been crazy plays by Mahomes, and he just played bad. He really did. So, again, it wasn't a perfect night for Mahomes, but out of the whole entire game, I say he played the best. I mean, he pretty much did everything. And even then, he couldn't take care of the business or get the job done. But there was so many, like, I don't even want to get into this because one of their touchdowns literally came off the fact, no, one of the field goals came off the fact there was a PI call that really gave them a crazy play. But there was so many false starts in this game that was just absolutely awful. They didn't call it. There might have been 12 or 13 false start penalties could have been called against the Chiefs in this game, and they didn't call any of them, which is ridiculous. Other than that, though, I say the refs did a pretty good job. They didn't really make this a biased game toward any side. I think the tripping call against David Montgomery, I still find ridiculous. I mean, the guy falls to the ground, and literally, guy tries to go over top of him and trips over his feet, and that's tripping. Like, that's a little ridiculous. But other than that, I think it was a pretty dang good back-and-forth game. Probably one of the best games of the year, in all honesty. I mean, Jared Goff played outside of his mind in this game. And that's exactly what you expected, right? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I thought the Chiefs were going to blow them out. But they didn't. And I'm happy because this is 0-1 to start the year off. And guess what, Chiefs fans? You guys now got to deal with Burrow head and got to deal with us. You got to deal with us now. Because if we beat the Browns, let me tell you this, okay? If we beat the Browns, I feel bad for you guys. Because we're going to take care of the Ratbirds in week 2, right? We're going to take care of the Ratbirds. Because guess what? They come into the jungle. They come into the jungle, baby. And then we play the Rams on Ring of Honor night in the jungle. Then we play the Titans. Then we play the Seahawks. Then we play the Cardinals. So if we beat... Come here. Chiefs fans. If we beat the Browns, we're going to start the season off 6-0. And then we play the Niners. We might lose the Niners. But we're going to start off 6-0. So you guys, you better get ready. Because week 17, we come in the Burrowhead. Who day? Woo! Okay. I don't cuss on the channel. I don't cuss on the channel, guys. You already know that. We don't cuss on this channel. I wanted to say who, like, actually say the F word. I was gonna say the actual F word, like full on just F word, but I don't cuss on this channel, and I'm not gonna, you know, change how I personify myself on this channel or how I, you know, show myself on this channel just to piss off some Chiefs fans. I'm not gonna do it. I can't believe we just won. I mean, we actually did win. We just won. Chiefs are going to have to lose some divisional games, too. They will, yeah. The Chargers are better. The Broncos are better. All these teams are better. Vegas still won the money in the spread. Yeah, they did. Chiefs now with the worst record in the NFL. That's true. GG, Dylan. GG, Dylan. I'll buy a Jared Goff jersey. I might buy a Jared Goff jersey. After that, I might. There's gonna be a lot of people buy a Jared Goff jersey. You know how hyped the Lions are gonna get after this game, bro? You know how hyped the Lions are gonna get after this game? To the Kansas City Chiefs. Into the Detroit. Oh my gosh. Dude, I am drained right now, boys. I am drained. We've been live for 3.5 hours. Oh my gosh. I put all my energy in that video right there. I put all my energy in that video right there. Oh my gosh, okay. 0-1 Chiefs, gotta love it, man. I love that so much. Okay. Hang on guys, I gotta overdo this one. Here, hang on. It's the first loss, hang on. It's the Chiefs' first loss of the season, so I have to do it like this. Hang on. Let me record. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah. I gotta get that thumbnail shot. Oh my god. Well, I can't. Hang on, I gotta get a drink. I'm like dehydrated as heck right now. I'm dehydrated as heck right now. Oh my god. Well, hang on, guys. I think I'll move the mic. Yeah, hang on. What's up, guys? I got. I've been talking for 3.5 hours, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I gotta get a drink before I freaking pass out. Just doing the thumbnail one. One sec, guys. I'll look in the chat in a second. I'm just doing the thumbnail shot. Oh my gosh. I love it, bro. I love it. Who freaking day, boys? Who day? Alright, let me do that. Dude, it makes me so happy seeing the Chiefs 0-1. It makes me so happy. Like, the amount of enjoyment I have in myself right now. Alright, do that. Yeah, I went a little extra with this thumbnail shot. Hey, I'm going to show you guys the thumbnail in a second. I'll show you guys the thumbnail. Oh my god, who did indeed, my friend, man. Oh my god, wait. I know I'm putting a thumbnail. Remember that one? Remember the one thing we had? The one thingy bingy? Remember when we did AI on that one live stream before the preseason game, and we like made all those like things with Mahomes? Remember that? Dylan, you remember that? You were here, Dylan. Where did I save that? And, like, we talked about how we're going to use it later. I got to find out where I saved that, too. If I don't have it, I'll just go in the live stream real fast and pick it up. I'm gonna use that for the thumbnail. Is that right? Now let's hope Elena Brown can stop Myles Garrett. He will. I think he'll be going against I'll be honest with you. I think he's going to be going against what's his name, Jonah Williams. I think doesn't Myles Garrett line up on the left-hand side? I think Zary Smith will be going against him. Yeah, it's with the Pats and the refs. Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to go on the live stream then. Because I can't find my computer real fast. And I want that picture. Okay. It was a 53-man roster one. Right? Yeah. And it was, it actually, surprisingly enough, the live stream went off. It was actually the 38-minute one. This is what I'm talking about, guys. So, if you guys did miss this live stream, by the way, you missed a really great live stream. I'll check for details in a second. You guys missed the live stream. If you missed this live stream, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you missed this live stream. Because this was something. We did AI on Patrick Mahomes. I'll check that. I'll check the details in a second, see if there's any details. Hang on, let me, I gotta take my face off and everything here. Alright, hang on. Do I show the whole image? I do. Okay. I need that. Hang on. Where's the... Okay, there we go. What? No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Okay. Okay. That's... I need that. Excuses. Even Chiefs fans said that Chiefs... Patrick Mahomes couldn't move the ball 20 yards for a field goal. Lions defense. Yeah, that's pretty sad. No, I told you already. Chiefs fans are going to say, well, see, if the Chiefs would have won this game, see, we don't need Chris Jones or Kelsey. We could have won without them. Chiefs fans lose this game. Well, we only lost because we didn't have those guys. We told you we were going to lose beforehand. Like, bro, they always make excuses. They always had the excuse. Chiefs fans were always going to have an excuse no matter what happened. Only difference is, it doesn't matter. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Alright. Bro. Okay. It's uploading the thumbnail right now, guys. Can't wait for Chiefs fans to just absolutely yell at me for this video. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's live. Alright. Chiefs fans suck this loss, yeah. Make a video with the highlight. I can't show the NFL highlights of the actual plays. I can't do that. Oh, they won't let me do that. The NFL won't. What a great night, honestly, right? But I just made a video about my reaction after the game. Well, I wish CJ Gardner-Johnson came to Cincy. I'm fine with who we have. I'm very much fine with who we have. It's easy to push an agenda, but we know what happened. 100%. We were all here when it happened, bro. We know what happened. We saw the game. Everyone can make excuses. Yep, Nick Wright said the Chiefs would go 16-0. Oh, 20-0. The Chiefs are going to go 20-0. They're the best team ever. Huh. Nick Wright all the times. There's no way, bro. There's no way the Chiefs going to lose. why, like, he was talking about yesterday how he's like, it's so disrespectful that all these analysts are betting, or saying the Chiefs won't win the Super Bowl this year. He was like, it's amazing how they say they're not going to win the Super Bowl. Like, maybe because they're not going to win the Super Bowl this year. In my mind, Patrick Mahomes found out about Burrow's contract into halftime and threw all his game off. I mean, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Use Kelsey with a towel over his head for a thumbnail. Oh, bro. I don't have that image. I'm just going to use the one where the pacifier. I'm going to use this one. The pacifier one. This is my thumbnail, by the way. Hang on. Let me show you guys my thumbnail. I just uploaded the video, but I'll show you guys the thumbnail here. That's the thumbnail for the most recent video I just uploaded. That's the thumbnail. The highlights of your stream you were talking about? Oh, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. In my mind, Patrick Mahomes found out about Burrow's extension. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that, but I got a lot of highlights of this stream I got to upload, probably. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream there. I'm drained, bro.